earlier today when I was doing some yard work and shit. I was like, that motherfucker just lived inside a vehicle. But once you took him out of the vehicle, he wasn't anything.
Nope. And I don't know. I mean, I saw his vehicles get blown up. If he's cheating, I'm not exactly sure how he's doing it. Because his vehicles weren't invincible like that one guy that was in the big boat that one time.
Yeah, the one.
And he sat there for the whole round.
They got hit by. I literally saw like 6 missiles hit that boat without active protection on, and it didn't explode. I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
He was like 79-1 or something like that. And he just sat there off the coast the entire time farming kills, and he was invincible. I mean, there's no way. I've been killed in one of those things in minutes.
Yeah.
So there's just no way. I don't know. But I've seen this guy die in his vehicle, so I'm not sure.
I've been in the vehicle with him when he dies, so I'm like, what the fuck, dude? How can you be so great sometimes, and then all of a sudden you just...
He's not invincible, so is he just super, like, is he a cyborg? I mean...
Well, the other thing is, the other day that when we were playing against him, he had, like, a dedicated repairer. Like, it wasn't a guy, but it was a Johnny 5. What the fuck is it called? EOD bot.
Oh.
He had it following his tank the entire time.
Yep. Somebody in his squad was constantly following them the whole way.
Not like the other day when we were playing and we were on Unlocker. That guy's just fucking constantly bunny hopping and getting headshots with a sniper rifle. I'm like,
point blank range.
I'm like, sorry, that doesn't happen.
I
don't care how good you are. There's the reason why that I know that is complete bullshit is because of Counter-Strike, and because I used to watch Chowboy, because he would do reviews of people who were accused of being cheating. So then you would watch from the accused person's perspective throughout their matches. And there was apparently a bunch of different scripts. Like, there was one that was a bunny hopping script where your guy just constantly jumps, and his accuracy is great. There's another one where it was a spin bot, and where your character would just constantly spin, and then if there was an enemy within range, it would just constantly shoot right at him, like perfect accuracy.
Wow.
So I'm like, I don't understand why people feel the need to cheat in any online game. It's like, dude, it's an online game. Really? It's supposed to be for fun, and you're just a cunt if you're cheating.
Mm-hmm. I'm 1 of 4, are you 2?
Yeah, 2 of 4. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to tell Bert that fucking story with fucking climbing on top of the galleon. I don't know how nobody saw me. There was at least 2 guys on cannons, at least.
They had all their attention on that sloop, so that's how you just slipped by them. They probably didn't. You weren't one of their crews, so they probably had those guys accounted for where they were.
Yeah, because like I said, when I was underwater, nobody knew I was there. People in the sloop didn't know I was there. The people in the galleon didn't know I was there. And their galleon floated right above me, and it hit me a little bit. It didn't kill me, so you can't get road kills and Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
You can't run people over with boats and kill them.
You know, the funny thing is, you didn't have to climb up on their ship.
No.
You could have got right up next to it, dropped the gunpowder barrel right next to their ship, then backed up just a little bit so it didn't kill you and detonate it, and you could just swam away. Of course, they might have been able to fix it.
I had a blunderbuss.
Battlefield 4.
I had a blunderbuss, and I thought about that, and I was like, if I don't get on their boat, they might sail away. Because I was like, maybe I'll just drop it and then, shoot them. Like, no, because then that'll be too much time. Because if they're firing back and forth, people in the sloop will probably see me.
That's true.
So instead, I was just like, okay, grab the ladder, go up there, hopefully nobody sees me. Ran down in their hold, detonate the gunpowder. I had a sliver of health left.
Huh.
I was like, oh my god, the blunderbuss is great, but for tactics like that, it is not good.
No, not so much, probably.
But hey, you know what? It worked.
Pro market.
I'm one of two. And it did sink fast. And I was like, how do they not know that their boat is filling up? Surely the sloop had returned fire at least once or twice.
I don't know if it had. Maybe they weren't on their ship when they were shooting or something.
Well, I think actually no, they were, because there was. I remember seeing one guy swimming back to his ship, and I think the other guy was like right behind him, or either that or he was already on it. I was like, oh my god, nobody knows I'm here. This is so good. But nobody in the galleon realized that their boat took 4 holes from the gunpowder, and I just sat there and watched it fill up. I stole some bananas, and I was going to go refill my ammo, but by that point it was already sinking, so after a certain point you can't like interact with anything on the boat anymore, So I was just like, well, that happened. I just sank an asshole's galleon with 1 gunpowder barrel. That was the highlight of my solo adventure today. Just doing some bullshit.
Well, that map was actually over and it's Sunken Dragon loading. Sunken Dragon's fine if you stay at D the entire round. That's fun.
Fuck.
But get on top of A, put a beacon up there, that just fucking ruins the game. That's the part I hate, is the getting up on top of A. I wish they couldn't do that.
I wish you couldn't get on the very top of D, but, I mean, I've done that, where I've gone up there and put a beacon down, so I've been that asshole. Of course, we've also been on the receiving end of that bullshit, too.
Well, they could be shot off up there, but when they get up on top of A, it's like you can never get them off of there. I fucking hate it so much. Set it so you can't set a beacon up there or something, I don't know. Alright, I am here, and I'm gonna be ass alt for this.
I'll start off as El Ricano.
I figured out what gun I was on, but now I don't remember. Son of a oh, I'm on the AEK 971. That's what it was. I remember. What the fuck? Change your barrel to a suppressor so you don't get fucked in the ass. Sounds kind of like Captain Planet, but fucking in the ass. It's pretty much.
Fucking in the ass.
Fucking in the ass. Fucking in the ass. Do I want accuracy over stability? I just don't know, Brian.
We've taken objective Alpha.
Fucking 5 miles. Why would I want that shit?
Oh, I fucking hit that guy!
I spotted a hostile LAV north of your position.
Ooh, I got attachments for this. I did not know it. What do I have? Frequency sight. Barrel. Gotcha.
I can confirm objective Bravo is now ours.
Combat. And look at this, we're at D and I'm dead. Because I didn't see the guys under the fucking stairs. Of which there are 3.
Now I have a beacon town right next to D.
Spawning. They're here. Ah, fuck. Just threw a med kit at a dead guy.
Well, I mean, you know what? Your generosity was there. It was like, look, sorry, you're dead.
Sorry, you're dead.
We lost objective Alpha.
Is Alpha our spawn?
Yep.
Enemy sniper west of your position.
I don't... There's a helicopter up top. God damn, the AEK fires fast.
Yeah, it does. And I'm dead. And they got my beacon. And they just dropped guys off where my beacon was.
Going back to A.
Yeah. We need A.
You know what they're gonna do.
I guarantee you they're already on the roof.
I have eyes on a hostile sniper. West
There's
of
an
your
explosion right up in front of me.
location. We've lost objective Charlie.
Well, we're capturing A right now.
Heads up! Enemy machine gunner west of your location.
I forgot. You have to be like right in the middle to capture this fucking thing.
I hear a shotgun.
Hostile good
I hear a UCAV.
Oh! I just got hammered from outside, but I don't know what it was.
Lav coming up on you.
Yep. He hit me too. Can't do anything about it. Cause I'm a medic.
I could. I could get behind it. He didn't know I was behind him.
If there's any mounted launchers or anything up here, is there? Probably not.
I think there is at the front.
I don't see him. Ah, fuck, he sees me. I'm dead. He's, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he just killed me too. But I killed one guy. And he was coming up from the water, and I killed him.
Someone's gonna have to deal with the lab, and it ain't gonna be me. Because I don't have the method to deal with it. Getting sniped.
Miss. Hit that guy.
Kill that guy. Yep, I got a kill switch.
Woo! Got a headshot on that guy.
Me too. Somebody wasn't too happy about that shit.
Looks like we got some enemy infantry south of your location. Objective Delta is now neutralized.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it can't be the CZ gun with a pistol.
Yeah. Just got shotgunned.
There's a guy he's in between the buildings. If you jump down from D or from C, he's like in between everything.
Hmm. Well, I spawned at C.
I mean, you spawned all the way over here.
Yeah, sort of.
I hit a guy. He's hurt bad. There we go. Oh, is that guy? Fucker! I got payback.
I have eyes on an enemy sniper east of your location.
Down the street.
I see him. I don't have a clear shot though.
And he just ran behind, or ran in between the buildings.
Hey guys,
Hey, Bert.
I will be joining you, just not immediately.
Well, you failed.
No worries.
Yeah, I gotta do some work stuff.
You have failed me for the last time, Commander.
And I got killed by the helicopter again, of course. As soon as I start running out, because I got a spawn beacon right near C, I killed the sniper that was trying to shoot me, but I got him. Got him. Gotcha.
Oh, fuck, that was a bad idea. Bad idea.
Yeah, they're up top.
Oh, yeah.
Oop, he's dead. Oh, I kill one guy and a support guy comes up. Son of a bitch. Oh, they're inside A. Oh my god, they're everywhere.
Oh, it's a fucking lab up here.
Their whole fucking team seems to be at A.
There's a lot of guys at D, I know that.
south of your position.
God damn it! Fuck this helicopter, faggot. Fuck! That's 3 times in a row. Somehow he always just is like, oh, there's a guy there.
Going up to the top D. They blew up that fucking lab.
That guy died in a fucking
I
glorious
just got
explosion.
UCAV from somebody back at their spawn almost.
Positive ID on a sniper.
That's nice.
That was fun, yes.
Looks like we just lost objective Charlie.
They up this conveyor.
Fuck, we just lost Charlie.
I got the red kid over there. Heads up, I have eyes on an enemy helicopter west of where you are. We own objective Alpha.
Never should have lost Objective Alpha.
Hey, get in!
I just saw that little. Oh, their little bird is down. Just saw missiles hit it. He's fucking toast. Climb up, Travis. Climb up.
Hopefully there's nobody up here waiting for me. Like they usually is.
Like they
Checking the
usually
next
is.
building. Like they usually is, motherfucker.
We got D, so we got Overwatch on C.
Charlie has been neutralized.
I don't see anybody up in these buildings but us. So we
No.
might be clear.
I think
Checking
we are.
down. Oop.
Getting sniped at from D.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Raising the water.
I'm spotting a guy down there. I'm hoping they see him. They got him. Spot assist and kill assist. Because I pecked him. Pecked him, spotted him. Let him
Very
finish
nice.
him.
I'm getting sniped at like a motherfucker.
It's probably from top of D. Jump out the window. Jump out the window. Oh, there you go. Good boy.
I've got eyes on an enemy sniper located west of your position. This objective is our target.
Woohoo! Fuck you, Coca-Cola! That sounds bad. I love Coca-Cola.
Me too. Turn the corner. What do I see? Bunch of fucking explosions. Wow.
PK'd. Should have had that guy. I should have had a headshot, but I didn't steady the scope to shoot. I just shot.
Nope. Got ZBD'd.
Oh well, we got D.
There's still guys in the bottom of it. Fucking lab out front. Fuck are we located right now?
I don't know, but I just got an assist counts as kill.
Got that guy. Nope. Got killed from behind.
Objective Delta's been lost. I say again, we have lost objective Delta.
Their team really doesn't want us to have Delta.
I think there is somebody. Kill the guy down below.
Yeah, I was gonna die either way. It was either gonna be the RPK that got me, or it was gonna be that rocket that just landed where my corpse was, so.
It's now ours.
Damn it, took fucking damage from that shit. I saw him. He's gonna swim across the B. Oh, that's a fucking lav right there, ball.
I got that motherfucker, yeah! I think that was the guy that you spotted, too.
Spot like everybody killed that fucking guy, but there's guys over there, Brian, across the way, no window.
Oh, they got him.
Oh, fuck.
Crazy intense fighting going on over here.
Yeah, that's what I like about D is that it's
That was weird.
stuff's happening.
I just saw a corpse sticking in a wall. Like, like that's not right.
Ah, shit, I wasn't quick enough. Is that another enemy lab out there?
Yeah, it sounds like it. I know it ain't friendly.
I don't know where that fucking gunfire's coming from. There, I got a kill assist on that asshole.
Woo, that was close. I just saw that guy get UCAP. There's a guy on our team, but that was funny. I don't care who you are, that's funny right there.
Friendly laugh. Here. These guys like to camp like a motherfucker. So I'm checking.
Double kill with C4.
Jesus Christ.
I just
hearing
tossed
this
it
shit
off to
first?
this. I just tossed it
Yes,
off
I am.
the side. Cause like I knew there were guys down there.
And it's Kenneth. I believe. I'm guessing.
And that video is a good video. You guys should give it a watch.
No.
No.
No, I'm not watching no
Don't
stupid
do it.
video. You guys playing Battlefield 4 without me.
Here, feel free to join us.
When
You need to join the PC sort of mastery race.
when I get paid, maybe. But I mean, I have it for like, see, Battlefield 4. I technically own it for 2 systems.
You probably get it for fucking $5 now.
Why the hell did you get it on the right system?
I did get it on the right system, dick. Why the fuck did you guys get it on the wrong system? Oh, that's right, because you don't have the right system. Jesus.
That's because I prefer better graphics.
Well, see, back then I only had 2 other personalities. That was before I formed you as my 3rd personality.
Don't make me link you to that Battlefield Friends episode about the graphics and the PC snobs.
That was pretty funny.
You mean by the water tower? Oh, that's right. You don't have the water tower.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part about that was when Noob was like, "The graphics are too good."
They're too good. How
Graphics
can
are
they
too nice. Oh, damn it. I love Battlefield Friends so much.
I don't know why there's no Battlefield 1 version. I'm very
They
I
probably couldn't get the licensing.
No, they mentioned it in one of their podcasts. I can't exactly remember what they said. I think because they were in the middle of doing a bunch of other things, and so like the timing was just kind of off. But they are going to do a Battlefield Friends for whatever the next Battlefield is. They have confirmed as much. It's like they were gonna do it, like they had plans to do it, but then like I said, they were doing other things. And like by the time they were like, "Do we really want to do this?" It's like, "It's kind of late," and it's like, all right, screw it."
I got to pressure wash Doc for 6 hours today
That sounds
in
fun.
the rain.
That sounds even more fun.
Rain.
Jesus Christ.
You know, it's when it rains here, when I'm at work, It's really shitty when you have a cart or a truck that you know that like kind of drips fuel every once in a while. So you're just kind of like, like, I don't know where it is. It's just,
You might want to get that checked.
You mean to tell me that you can tell the difference between a day where it rains and doesn't rain?
of course, motherfucker.
Of course.
Because I don't live where it could be perpetually night.
It cannot be perpetually night in the part of Alaska I live in.
This is correct.
Jesus, plebes.
Just call me a plebe, you fucking cunt bag.
Yes, I did.
You're a piece of shit.
No.
Oh,
I'll admit-
well, now that you're here, though, I have to tell you and Robert this story that happened in Sea of Thieves. I have to tell you this story.
I don't know if I want to listen to this story. You just insulted me like 3 times.
Yeah, you just insulted me, so fuck you. We're friends.
Well, fuck
That's what
you.
we do.
Fuck your story. La 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 la.
Whatever. I'll just put you on fucking mute.
I'll put you on mute.
Okay, kids.
I don't give a fuck. Put me on mute all you want. Oh, this guy just shot his mortar right at the ceiling. That did a whole lot of good, didn't it, buddy? That did a whole lot of good.
He's like, all right, I killed something. The ceiling, right above me.
Again, with the Battlefield Friends episode, when he was in the, fuck, what was that thing? The artillery truck. So,
Oh
you
my
see
God.
you see those scorch marks on the ceiling? You're not actually hitting anything.
Oh, you know what episode I finally watched for the first time and I'd never seen before? The
Which
one where
one?
they're talking about the kill cam. And the Colonel Hundy comes up. He's like, I think that's happened to me once.
Yeah, there was a guy, he just kept shouting, promoted, promoted.
What was better is that is a Battlefield 4 episode. He's like, it happened once in Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. It's a real long time ago.
Oh,
I fucking love the Colonel 100. It's always fucking hilarious.
I like the medic's response, but he's like, wait, have you died?
It's like, have you ever died, sir?
Well, that one episode where, I don't know, the plane was going by, he was on the jet knifing the fucking jet down to the ground. I was like, yeah.
Oh, another episode I finally watched was the one where Noob goes up to Recon, he's like, what'd you do? Why do you got my Jeep stuff or whatever?
Oh yeah, that was awesome. I love that.
And they're like, Jeep
You
stuff?
gonna,
You know,
Are you
you
gonna
on
tell him?
Jeeves? I got you, Cav. You fucking
I was like, are you gonna tell him? Go ahead and tell him about the spawn beacon.
Yeah.
Being switched to mechanic.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we just. He's like, well, we just feel like we've been put in more responsible places, you know. Where would you put it?
I don't know, maybe that water tower over there? Yeah, I thought about maybe putting it down here where we can all get back into the fucking game.
That episode was also the where they were talking about the glitch that Battlefield 4 used to have where like random shit would get the count for the kill or whatever.
Oh yeah, Evil Tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you shoot a tank that has C4 on and detonate the C4, it shows that you killed the tank with a pistol.
Yeah, or it would be like, you know, a UCAV shot you with a sniper rifle or something.
Yeah.
I did blow up a tank with my sniper rifle once.
I love the kill things that say you were just killed, but it doesn't tell you by what. And I'm like, oh, okay, what did he fucking kill me with? Or you clearly hear an explosion, like you were killed by a missile, and it said you were gunned down. I'm like, that's not what I saw happen.
Right? Like, I clearly saw bullets.
Or when it said, yeah, you hear explosions, and then you're like, wait, was he firing rockets out of a shotgun? I don't know what happened.
Oh, this guy's got 12 health. Somebody kill him. No. Yeah, there it is. This counts as kill. Did 89 damage with my pistola. And now we have this. They're going to be down that alleyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, they are.
I'm going to leave a surprise for them. Fries, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker.
Yeah, it fucking rained all day today. Yesterday, I got to pick up trash on the beach, which is actually kind of nice because you know, who gets to say they get to pick up trash on the beach all morning. Well, sure.
Oh, you fucking
But
piece
the
of shit.
hippies get paid $20 an hour to do that.
No, hippies just do it just to do it.
There you go. Then, for the rest of the afternoon, this was a really nice day yesterday. For the rest of the afternoon, I got asked to finish doing a bunch of paperwork for the boss. I was like, you son of a bitch. So I spent 3 hours typing in the work orders or whatever, and then when I was done, I put in a work order for doing work orders.
Why does this remind me of something that Bert would do?
Sounds about right.
Here's
Hey,
a work
well, you know
order
what?
for work order.
I had 8 meetings today. 8.
What? That's a lot of important things going on, Bert.
Or are they
Too
even
many
important things?
things.
Unfortunately, most of them are.
Oh.
Well, that's the thing is I'm sitting here putting in all these things that say, you know, so-and-so did all this work for X amount of hours, and so-and-so, it's like, well, what the fuck's it gonna look like when I'm not on any of these?
Right?
Like, well, I guess that guy doesn't do shit. We need to let him go. Like, oh no, I'm the one that did all that. Yeah, sure you were.
You know, it is always kind of funny to watch, like, when you do, like, when you're the one that's doing something a lot, and then you don't do it, and then people, and, like, everything gets kind of fucked up, like, well, who's supposed to do this? It's like, well, that's not my job anymore. I'm over here now.
Yeah, when you're moved from that and you're not doing that anymore, and then they're just like all frustrated to you because they're used to you having done it, and you're like, this isn't me anymore. I don't do this. I don't know what to tell you. The next guy sucks. Guess you didn't appreciate it when I was doing it, motherfucker.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Shit. Cause I got taken out of I got moved to a different department, and the new guy didn't do things the way I did, and I kept getting phone calls like, man, he's not doing X or Y. I'm like, that sucks, but what am I to do about it?
Right?
Yeah, it's like, why are they telling you? Like, oh, okay, that's great, but that's not my concern anymore. So
Right.
you know.
Well, and now, so, you know, like when I switched positions, it was kind of like a gradual transition. Now, there was one guy in my IT department, I was working with him one week, and the next week he got moved into a new job. And so I called him up in the middle of my project he was working on. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't do that anymore, so you're going to have to talk to somebody else. And that was pretty much hung up. Like, really? It's that easy? Wow.
That's right. While I was pressure washing with somebody else, and they called them on the radio. Of course, you can't hear shit on the radio when you're pressure washing, except for some reason I heard it. So I was like, I walked over to him. I was like, hey, they're calling you on the radio for this thing. He's like, tell them to fuck off.
Tell him to fuck off! Fucking cool.
I was like, so I'm just gonna ignore this.
Hey, that one chick supervisor probably just do it.
But then it was great because like I heard them get on the radio with somebody else, right? And they're like, hey, why is so and so not answering the radio? It's like because they're pressure washing, and they're like, oh, well, can you go tell so and so that we need to talk to him? So then they get into the gator because we have a John Deere gator, drive all the way out, tap him on the shoulder, and I'm just watching this because it's hilarious to me. And he's like, hey, they want to ask you a question. It's like a question like, where is this thing on the dock? And it's like, really? You had to stop 2 different people from doing shit to figure out where this thing is on the dock, where you pretty much just have to walk down the dock and find it. It's like, now I understand why. Just like, fuck off.
Tell them to fuck off. It's like, I feel like that's
Now you know.
poorly on me if I say that.
Yeah.
And not you, since it's coming from you.
We use radios that you can listen to, the public can listen to. So. But we can also listen to the public and like the Coast Guard and the cops and the fire department. There's some really weird stuff that happens sometimes in this town, especially what the cruise ships did. Like last year at some point there was a toddler walking down the highway. It's not really a highway because it doesn't go anywhere, but it's like the busiest road in town. And like every cruise ship passenger was like, "Did you know that there's this kid?" And it's like, yes, I did. And they're like, "Well, what are you doing about it?" I was like, "I don't know, but the cops are."
I don't know, I'm being a janitor today. I'm pressure washing today. I'm doing paperwork.
Important top paperwork.
Top priority.
It took 3 hours to put in all these damn work orders, and I was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna put a work order in for 3 hours of work orders."
That way they know.
Well, now the question is, shouldn't you get a work order before that?
Oh, that's another golden thing about the way work orders work. All right, so I learned how to do it. You know, punch them in and everything, right? And guess who is the only person not on the list of people who can be assigned work orders?
You.
Yep. So I'm sitting there and it's like,
Be a problem.
so like, it's actually kind of empowering because it's like, well, this ended up being a shitty job. So and so did that.
So,
when you do work orders, do you get to assign people to do things, or do you just record what they already did?
Technically, I could, because I'm in the systems where I can assign them, but I'm not supposed to.
Fuck.
So
Fuck you, king of that.
what they do for us at the port, at the harbors, they get work orders. Like my dad will get a work order, and then he'll have to do it all through the computer system and stuff the way you're supposed to.
Right.
Well, down at the port, since we're seasonal, they don't want to like waste time putting us all in the computer. So
Right.
they submit paper, like actual paper work orders. So like they'll get the task and then they'll write it down and then they'll put it into a bin or whatever. That's why it took so long to put them all in, because I basically have to then create the work order in the thing, fill it out, open it, close it. It's a really inefficient system.
Sounds like it.
It's something like 16 work orders that I plugged in yesterday.
All right, let's go, Rar. Do 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 do.
System would be nice if, you know, they did actually do it right, and then people could just do their own damn work orders and close them out. Because that's the way the system's made.
Yeah. Tail, stop, turn signal, not connect. Down, turn signal, tail stop.
You engineers playing are paying attention, because this is what Bert needs fixed on his Jeep.
Right? This is actually for a Kia Sorento, I'll have you know.
Is it a technical Kia Sorento? Does it have a gun on it?
This is a Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
That's DLC, kind of.
Oh, how much is the DLC?
You gotta pay for that shit.
I knew that was a mistake. I did it anyway. You know, I had 500 kills with the M98B, but then they took away 100 kills. Oh, we lost A.
Oh, what the fuck? Right fucking behind me, too. What in the Christ balls?
I got some squad orders, but I got fucking spazzed.
Damn it.
Why? IGN's saying that Battlefield 5 might have a Battle Royale mode.
I really hope
Oh.
They're
Yeah,
saying
it's
the next
sad.
they're saying the next Call of Duty game's not even gonna have a single player campaign. It's just gonna be Battle Royale.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, wow, that's dumb.
Talk about jumping on the fucking bandwagon to try to make some money. Well, here's the
That's
thing, though.
what COD does, though.
If
Like, something comes
Battlefield-
on. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if Battlefield does do that, they'll still have Conquest, and everybody will play Conquest.
Yeah, it'll just be a game mode that they put in there.
Well, I don't want to say it'll die. I'm sure it'll appeal to some people, probably more than some of the game modes they introduce, which are fairly gimmicky, and so while they can be fun, nobody seems to play them other than Conquest and maybe a little bit of Rush. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. They're trying to get a piece of that market share from Fortnite and PUBG.
Yeah. Sad thing about Fortnite is I actually like the regular game, not the Battle Royale.
Yeah, because it didn't even really start out as that, did it?
No, it started off like a base building horde mode, survival.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Which is freaking great, especially if you have friends to play with. Speaking of which, my brother has 4 copies of it for free. Because he bought
Fortnite?
because he bought the Founders set when they were still doing the, I think they're still technically doing it, but they did the, what do they call it, pre-release sale or whatever.
Yeah.
And his actually netted him, I think, a total of 4 free copies. He gave 1 to me, and he's sitting on 3 that he just doesn't do anything with.
Oh, I picked up No Man's Sky, Ken.
I saw that. I saw that you were playing it yesterday.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I like it so far.
It's fun. I like it. It's a good game to sit down when you don't have anybody to play a game with.
Yeah, I could definitely see it would be a lot of fun with some multiplayer, but maybe someday.
Yeah.
I mean, they got another big update this summer. We'll see what that brings. But what they've done with it since launch, it's pretty impressive.
It's amazing. Like, there's a lot to do. Like, the game's a pretty solid game now.
It might not be exactly what they said, but if you pretend like those things weren't, or if you were like me and you never really followed the game at all.
Yeah,
so
well, I'm in that
really
same boat because I got it when they fixed everything.
Yeah.
This game's pretty good. I don't know why everybody's pissed off.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what's going on? I love this game. There is a fairly decent following. I mean, I thought
it's got a. Go ahead.
I thought it had a very vibrant look to it, very, very nice. I loved just walking around and finding shit. You know, oh, there's a question mark. Let's see what the fuck's over there. But it didn't tell me how to do nothing, so I'm just like, all right, everything's broken. I don't know how to fix anything.
Well,
and this planet's too fucking hot, apparently.
It does, but it doesn't. Like, because people were complaining that it didn't have like story mode or whatever. So depending on which quest arc you decide to focus on, the quests do actually tell you what you have to do. You just have to pay attention to them.
Yeah. Yeah, originally it did start by saying, you know, once I ran around and kind of walked up to stuff and, oh, let's see what's in these crates and what do I do here and how do I activate this. It didn't take long. Plus, it does have a guide. I opened up the guide and it mentioned stuff and I'm like, oh, I'm going to read through this, and I figured out some button controls that I didn't know.
Oh.
Like, I got attacked by a creature and I tried to shoot it with my mining laser. It didn't work out too good.
Well, the mining laser will still damage that, but not as much as, say, a pulse rifle. Yeah.
Yeah, I did get the bolt caster upgrade. I was telling Bert about this. I found this base that had a steel lock on the door. I'm like, it says I can destroy this, but I need a bolt caster. So I upgraded it. And there was 2 drones flying around. And I'm like, okay.
And then there was like 5 drones and alarms going off. And
I fired the bolt caster and it did not destroy the lock at quite the rapid pace I was hoping for. And all 3 drones turned red and started shooting me. So I'm running around, I'm shooting it back, I'm using the fucking base as cover. And I run to my ship and I jump in the ship and they're right outside my cockpit just looking at me because they can't shoot me. And I'm like, I don't have enough fuel to take off. So I'm like,
and if they can see you, they don't leave. So.
No. I'm like, well, I don't think they're going to stop. So it said, if you don't take the enemies out soon enough, they'll call for backup. Well, guess what? They called for this large dog-shaped robot with a huge head laser on it, reminiscent of Fallout 4. And I was hiding behind a fucking... Yeah, it was like a 4-legged thing. And I had like a big head laser on it.
The game, and I haven't seen that at all.
Yeah, and I hid under the thing, and I'm like, all right, and then I died. So I'm like, well, will this go back to the last save? So I respawned right there, and they were all, oh, we're okay now. Everything's fine down here. But the dog thing was still running around. I'm like, okay, it's still here. So I walked up, and your grave is like a floating obelisk, and you could just get all your stuff back, like Minecraft. I'm like, I'll pick all my shit back up. I still had all the loot off of the one drone I did blow up. I'm like, okay, everything's fine. Let's take another crack at this door.
What you do is you make sure that you always have plutonium on you.
Oh, I did. I had a shit ton. I didn't have any at that point in time, but after that, I had like 2 full goddamn inventory slots of that shit, like a 500 plutonium.
Yeah.
So then I went over and I took another crack at the door, and then they all went red again. I'm like, all right, I'm ready for you fuckers this time. So I hid behind the thing and I shot the dog thing till it was dead. And I looted it, and I shot all the drones, and the one drone got hung up on the wall of the building because I kept going around it, using it as cover, and it got hung up right by my old grave, and I went, you're gonna join my grave, and I killed it, and I got some kind of fucking achievement for killing the drones, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna open this door. 3 more drones showed up, and they weren't hostile, and I'm like, fuck, I can't keep doing this, I'm running out of resources doing this, so I said, fuck it. Picked up some plutonium. I said, I got this place logged. I can always come back if I want to. I'm out. So I got my ship, and I followed the other ships in the sky to find the fucking player hub. And I went in there.
And then you flew around and you couldn't find the secret base again. That's what's gonna happen.
I didn't go back for it. I probably won't now, but I went to the player hub, and I had a full 5 words learned in the GEC language at this point. I felt like I had a mastery of what was going on here.
Not even close.
So I went in there, and what they said to me was clearly there was GEC in there twice, and that's all that I could understand. Everything else was garbled shit, and then weird. They were weird, and I'm like, all right, I think I can buy. I'm gonna try to sell some shit, and I sold some stuff and got some other things. And I finally decided. It kept saying, oh, you need to go to the stars. I'm like, yeah, but I want to discover all these bases, find loot, upgrade my suit, and that's what I did for a while. It was funny because some of the little abandoned trailers I found, it reminded me of Mass Effect 1.
Yeah.
It was very reminiscent. I'm like, this feels like it's right out of Mass Effect 1, kind of. Go in there and find, like, I found a corrupted building. I had tentacles and slime all over it. And I read the log.
Building?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you come by and be like, what's going on?
That's what it looked. It kind of looked like.
There's like 4 different colors of those too, with different textures and stuff.
It was green, and there was 1 tentacle on the roof. And I was trying to get a chest that was under it, and it proceeded to slap the shit out of me and poison me. So I said, well, can't pull my weapon inside the building. So I stood outside the door, and I'm like,
well, those tentacle things, actually, if you, because you can scan them and log them, if you read their log, they eat radio waves.
Uh-oh.
And so that's why they attack you when you go by them.
I waited too long to spawn and got kicked. God
yeah, I was gonna say, like, suddenly I'm squad leader. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep, because I was talking and I didn't want to get killed, but I mined the tentacle off the roof from the outside the door.
Did you get anything special for mining the tentacle?
Carbon. It wasn't nothing special. I did kill a creature that attacked me on another planet that was immediately hostile, and it gave me something called Mordite, which it said it can be found on some
animal
flesh. Yeah, flesh of some dead creatures and some plants. I'm like, that's a weird thing to get off that.
Yeah, it's animal poop, basically.
I don't know how to rejoin you, Ryan. Aren't I still in the fucking squad?
You should be.
No, I'm not even in the squad. It just kicked me out of the fucking squad and everything. Wow.
One thing that you're going to want to look for sure, Travis, or 2 things rather. Gold. Gold always sells great in the game. Period.
Okay.
Like, no matter where you go, if you need money, gold. If you find a planet with gold, just spend like an hour mining that shit. Get as much of it as you can and sell it.
Nice.
The second thing is crashed ships.
Okay.
You find the crashed ship and you can trade it out for your ship.
Oh, snap.
So you'll have to repair it, but you can trade it out. You can upgrade your ship basically that way.
Well, I talked to this. I was at this base and this guy landed. His ship landed on the pad. I'm like, oh, so I'm gonna walk up to the ship and see what happens. And you can talk to him and trade with him.
You can try to buy their ship. But
yeah, you try to buy their ship.
It's way easier to find a crash ship and just take it.
I was logging the animals and stuff and uploading them and getting tons of money because I was first discovery. I'm like, oh, awesome.
Yep.
And
And
I went to
remember, you
this.
can change their names too.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like calling everything, you know, Bert and Brian.
And Ken.
And
Travis.
I went into this one building. I'm like, oh, this thing opened up on the wall, and there's this rifle on the wall. I'm like, oh, this looks awesome. 3 million units.
Yep, that's what the
I don't-
gold's good for.
I don't have this kind of money. It's like you got an achievement. You got 100,000 units. I'm like, that is as much as I need to do this. All right, Brian, are you Russian or Chinese?
Chinese.
God damn it! Alright, I'm Chinese now. Now I'm Russian. Switch? Too close to your previous switch? Yeah, because I wasn't in the squad anymore. Didn't just kick me out of the game, kick me out of the squad. I can't join.
Oh, holy shit! I can't believe I hit that guy in the head.
So now I got to cut you with a straight razor.
You know, I actually saw this video and it said straight razors might be making a comeback for shaving.
Yeah, I saw a video about safety razors making a big comeback
Yeah.
because they're just better than disposable.
Yeah, that's the fucking video I saw. It wasn't.
Yeah, there's safety razors. My dad owned one. It was when I was a kid, and I never used it, but
They're better for the environment.
yeah.
Fucking environment.
Jesus, Bert, the environment wants to fuck you too.
You're not
will.
wrong.
Yeah, I was finding like gifts you can give them, and I'm like, here, have Geknib. Hey, you raised your standing. I'm like, good. Sell me shit for cheaper or something. Teach me a word, and they're like, you have learned the word. What I love is reading the monoliths about the first spawn of the Gek, and they
Yeah.
were fucking tyrants and had an empire and enslaved everybody, and now they're just harmless traders. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that. I don't think anybody else believes that
Have
either.
you met any of the other races yet?
Not yet. I don't think I have.
So you really haven't explored the galaxy much yet. then?
No, I haven't left my solar system yet because I just got the hyperdrive built. I fixed the hyperdrive motivator. I hope it works this time. It failed me at Cloud City, so
Right.
how that goes. Yeah, I haven't like left the system. I will say pulse engines. I didn't know how to turn those off once I turned them on. So
Got that motherfucker.
You just
Oh,
hit the brakes.
I thought I was going to slam into the planet, which I nearly did. And I came up on the station pretty quickly, more quickly than I would have
What's
liked.
great is if you manage to line it up just perfectly to where you
You
get
go
to-
right in.
Yeah, you can just. It'll stop
nice.
you like a ton of brick or like a car hitting a brick wall.
I saw some ships that looked reminiscent of the Battlestar Galactica Colonial Vipers. I'm like, I want one of those. But
Yeah,
they're so
that's-
fucking expensive.
That's one that I have right now. And then
Aw.
later on, when you get like a couple million units, I mean like 30 plus, you can buy a freighter where you can
Yeah.
store ships on.
That's why it said you could hold up to 6 ships on it. I'm like, fuck
Mhm.
yeah.
And you can summon it. So like say you get trapped on some planet and you don't have any gas or anything, you just be like, freighter, come get me, and it'll come get you.
I did like being able to summon my ship to my location and just drop it in so I could climb in the cockpit and save the
Yep.
game when I needed to. And then I was like, alright, moving on. There's not enough fuel in your thrusters to summon your ship. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta walk all the way back?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then something else, once you build your base, what you can do is you can actually link it to star bases. And then it's got like a
Yeah.
Stargate that you can use to go back and forth between the star bases.
Well, the planet that I'm on, of course I just learned this recently, I built the beacon that scans for shit.
Mhm.
And, oh, it said habitable base. I'm like, alright, that's a player base. I'm gonna go get that. And I found it, went inside, and I'm like, oh, I gotta build this like Imperium. God damn it.
Yep.
So I was like, Steam Workshop, somebody built some shit for me. I hate that. Hate it. I'll just build a big fucking square. I'm gonna call Bert and say, Bert, I need you to come build this base for me. Because I don't
Well,
want to do it.
Okay,
It's a little bit easier than Empyrean because
No Man's Sky.
It's easier than Empyrean because it gives you actual pieces instead of blocks.
Yeah, I saw like
Yeah.
curved walls and all this shit, and I'm like, fuck,
So
there's a lot of stuff here.
you get prefab stuff though. It's not like you have to build it from scratch.
I don't have any imagination.
Well, that's good because you
I
can
mean,
choose round
that's-
rooms or not round rooms.
That's not actually accurate. I have a good imagination to translate into creativity. Unfortunately, I can't make things very well unless it's a steak or a roast. I can't make stuff, and I can make music. That's about the only things I can do. But outside of that, no, I can't draw. I can't paint. I'm not artistic, and that requires a degree of artistry to do shit like that. I think.
I don't consider myself artistic.
Well, I don't know. You got a pretty good knack for it, and so does Ken. But I'm just like, where do you want to put this shit? I like mining the materials. I just thought it was just going to give me some prefab building.
I think I'd say I'm probably a little bit more artsy than Bert, because I would just make something and then go to Bert and be like, make it work.
Yeah. I tend to focus on the technical first.
And I'll just be like, look, it's pretty, now make it work. It needs engines, right? And then like another thing, and I don't know, just put the stuff in there.
Right. Like, well, Ken, this game has stuster damage. Don't care.
I knew that was you. I was just like, he's the only other person that's locking and firing. I got the guy that was driving my tank he was just a stupid fuck. I'm like, you gotta do something, buddy. You gotta do something, buddy. You gotta do something, buddy. You gotta do something. You gotta move. You gotta back up. Anything, literally anything, and we're dead.
I had a weird feeling that you were in that vehicle, because you know you're
I
always
was
in a
getting
vehicle.
tired of fucking the helicopters are kind of getting free reign and whatnot. So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
instant payback with my claymore. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, he killed me with his G18 and then ran into my claymore.
Nice.
I fucking love it. Yeah, but I have to get another 100 kills with the sniper rifle because it took away 100 of my kills.
What?
Yeah, I had 500 with the M98B. That was the only sniper rifle that I had 500 kills with. I was like, yeah, this is awesome.
I'm supposed to be photoshopping a sign into a place that I don't have a picture of.
I got a couple kills there.
Did you say AutoCAD?
I don't remember.
Let me see if I can street view this shit.
Fine white.
That's how I felt after 6 hours of pressure washing.
I got killed by Black Jesus.
Nice.
I knew he was the one with the real power, Black Jesus.
Oh cool, they got a sketch up of the plans for this part.
Damn it. Still can't switch to you, Brian.
It's fine.
Oh, Bert, we
anyways.
got something in the office the other day that you'd probably be interested in.
Oh.
They delivered the as-builts for the entire port in Harbor.
Oh, that is fucking awesome.
Yeah, until you're looking for a part in there, and you get to it, and it's like, there's the part I need! And what it says in the as-built is, fit as required.
I love that note. I loved that note.
And it's like, the fuck does that mean?
It means
do we use a ball
construction
valve?
supervisor had a
gate
fuck
valve?
it day.
Do we use a ball valve, a gate valve, what the fuck? It's for plumbing, is what we were looking for the thing.
Yeah.
Because all the water lines have valves so that you can drain it for the winter or whatever. And we were confused as if it was supposed to be an actual valve for that, or if it was supposed to be like one of those pressure valves that automatically pop.
Yeah.
And so we were looking,
Uh-oh.
like, we had already asked the
Internet.
engineer, or the deputy engineer.
Oh, shit.
He was like, I'm just going to throw together the as-built and give them to you.
Thanks.
But no, it's pretty interesting because you can see where they piled in all the pilings and how far they are, where the bedrock is. Good stuff. Good to have until you need to find the part and it's not in there because it's fit as required. And then they were arguing, like, does that mean we can just put whatever the fuck we want in there? It's like, probably not. But if you want to try a number of things, feel free.
You guys got all robotic on me now. I don't know how to fix it.
You can't fix what's wrong with us.
Because what's wrong with us is what's wrong with you.
Crab people. That's all I got to add to that.
Ah, fuck. God damn it.
Has to fix that internet issue, my man.
He's gonna call you a friend, but then he thought better of it.
I am just a personality.
This is true.
I don't know how to fix this. I'm gonna have to.
He's gonna have to. I think it tells me Objective Bravo's been neutralized. That's cool. I don't care about Objective Bravo. Or should I say, Bravo! No, I shouldn't because I'm Chinese. I'm not gonna do the racially insulting Chinese voice. Jet just skidded by. Oh, look, we're losing E. I'm going with my P226. That I already have 200 kills with. I'm working on my 300. Missed with my sniper bullet, but I got him with the fucking,
Hello.
ah, fuck.
Are you guys there?
I'm here.
Well, I was talking and I didn't hear anything.
This is the first time I've actually heard you say something.
Oh. Okay.
I don't.
Well, I wasn't talking much, so it's fine.
Do we have a Ken? I don't hear
Nope.
a Ken. And I know we don't have a Travis.
Ken must be AFK, because he's still in chat.
see how long I survive in this fucking PTR. Prognosis, not long. I'm gonna have to kill that guy, though. And that guy.
Fuck, do I got the right part? TL2 song. What the fuck is this part number? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, we hear ya.
I have no bullets for my lav.
Damn it.
I got RPG'd. I want to fucking tear with that lav at fucking E. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad it let me spawn at a guy while he was in combat. So I spawned in and was just instantly gunned down.
That sucks.
Yeah. Got a spot bonus. Ooh, yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Fucking get E back. Well, the round's gonna end. We have 40 tickets left. At least we didn't lose by like 500 tickets. It was only 300.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'll get to play with you guys tonight.
Hoping Travis is able to come back on.
Here, just fucking internet just took a dump, and I'm trying to figure out what happened. It suddenly resolved itself, but I don't trust that at all.
I killed a lot of your teammates at E.
Yeah, I'm not in the game anymore, so I don't have teammates.
Well, you did.
No, I gave
They're
those
dead.
fuckers up. I gave them up for dead. I sacrificed them to the Brylockus god.
Oh, you're a god. What an upgrade.
Right? I
Yep.
went from split personality to God.
No, that's my godlike personality. It still says no connection. Oh, fuck! I'm misreading this. That's what I'm.
I mean, I'm not an expert here, but your internet's working.
Yeah, but that will fool you. Don't let it fool you, Bird. Just because it sounds like it's working, it's sometimes just transmitting through supernatural signals, and there's no actual.
I wonder sometimes.
I am able to
That's
sustain it.
with pure telepathic power. That's what it feels like. Yeah, because Discord went robotic on everybody, and I'm looking, and it said I had a good connection, but then I started lagging in Battlefield 4, then she lost connection on the Roku, and then I knew something was wrong.
Something went wrong. Oh, like the good old days. Something went wrong.
Ow. Many Bothans died to bring.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I didn't say all my personalities were perfect, but
Y'all can suck my left nut.
not the right one.
That's reserved.
Reserved for what?
Your mom.
Yeah.
Ow.
That was
That was a
good.
pretty good one. Right? Props.
That was a
missed
Burt
something.
comeback, is what that was.
That was a major Burt comeback. I didn't actually plan it. I just kind of made it up as I went along. I was like, oh my god, this is perfect.
You know what one of the best inventions mankind has ever made?
Sliced bread.
Sandwiches?
No.
Jesus.
No.
Jesus. Yeah. That is. I don't know if that's a best invention, but it's a pretty popular one.
dryers.
What?
As in clothes dryers?
Oh,
Boot dryers.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
Universe.
stick them down the boots. That's badass.
And then you get to put them on after they're dry, and they feel nice and cozy, just like they came out of the dryer. But they didn't.
What me and
Fucked up.
what me, Travis, and a bunch of other people used to do at Penske's in the summertime. Obviously, it'll be, Satan comes up and says hello. But we'll be at the fuel line and our fucking feet are just burning. So we just grab the air hose and right in our boots. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
And then I got into the habit of taking my boots off at my lunch break. Of course, I always took my lunch at the end of the day, so it didn't really matter. But whenever I got a chance to just take off your boots and just let them sit for like 10 minutes and then put them back on, holy shit, you feel so much better. And I don't know why.
Well, I find it just relaxing to take your boots off.
That's the thing. It's like, it is
It's just
very
like-
relaxing.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go to put them back on, and it's like, oh, I could go another 14 hours. This feels great.
It's so good to take these boots off. Ren and Stimpy.
Okay.
I was thinking more Bugs Bunny.
Ren and Stimpy in the army.
No, I know Ren and Stimpy in the army, but it was also Bugs Bunny, too. In the army. When he had to do the forced march.
I dismember people occasionally.
But having a boot dryer in the office is amazing too, especially when it like rains most of the time.
Ain't nothing like having fresh, dry socks to put on, nice warm boots.
Especially if you're pressure washing docks for 6 hours in the rain.
See, my work didn't have any of that shit, so
Well, you
sucks.
just don't understand it all, Bert.
I don't. It sounds amazing.
It is absolutely amazing, Bert.
Can't you just say,
Oh,
it's raining. Let Mother Nature do the work. Do I have to fucking pressure wash? Come on.
we do, because what happened? Algae grows on the fucking dock,
Oh.
and that shit is really fucking slick.
Yeah, it is. You break your fucking
It's
neck.
slicker than freaking ice, so we gotta spray it to get it off.
You should use a flamethrower instead. I think that would be more effective.
That'd be
And
so
fun.
much greater on the dock too. Like I've been pitching that idea for the longest time. You don't even know.
Well,
You
wasn't
burn it too.
there that one guy in Michigan that used a flamethrower to get rid of the snow?
Oh, that was super ineffective. Yeah,
It was also super fucking amazing.
it was. But
All right, Brian. What fucking team are you on?
China.
God damn it!
What kind of world are we living in when they want Braille?
Braille?
Yes.
I don't think this guy uses any
Replace
other
Braille.
gun.
Never show me.
This guy has 113,000 kills with the AEK.
what?
113,000. Holy shit, dude. Try something else.
I think he's found what works for him.
Holy shit, how boring of gameplay is that?
Roberting to a new level.
Fuck, yeah, that puts Roberting to shame.
There's nothing wrong with having a gun that you like and always gravitating to.
113,000 kills. Use anything else. You could use a stick. As long as it's not the AEK.
Yeah. Here's 50 fucking guns for you guys choose from. I want the M16A3. Oh, whatever.
It's usually what I end up doing with Battlefield. I get to the gun I like, and then I try to switch it, and it's like, this just doesn't feel right.
I use
dog
all.
back. And a Claymore kill.
Listen to that laugh. Just listen to that fucking laugh.
Hey, that's your
That's a
personality.
wrong with
crazy
you?
man.
That's your personality.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm gonna take myself to get checked out.
I'll check you out.
Yeah.
That's so
Jesus,
not what
after
he
what you
meant.
said in
You
the
already
Facebook
do,
chat, Bert, now you're gonna be cheating? Jesus Christ.
What did I say in the Facebook chat?
You know what you said.
I saw you in that movie, Pie.
Whore, slut, bitch.
Cunt.
We've lost control of objective Go.
Wow.
I don't know where the fuck that guy even got killed from.
Can't help you.
This guy on my team just suddenly just went, ah! Just laid on the ground.
I can help you.
Steam won't launch. Why, Steam? Why do you do this?
I remember one time I had Steam launch and it didn't have any of my games.
Yeah.
Surprise! Would you like to buy some of these games, Brian, that you already own?
No, I was fucking
Surprise,
pissed.
motherfucker.
Oh my god, I missed the world's easiest headshot.
How am I supposed to remember what that thing is called if I can't launch Demon?
Enemy machine gunner spotted east of your location.
Should have been a perfect headshot and I fucking panicked and
Be advised, we just
Shot
neutralized
wide.
objective Go.
Oh, I hate that.
My dad's looking at buying a new boat.
new boat? What will we call it? Boaty
Yeah.
McBoatface?
I forget what he called the other one. It's got some depressing name.
He says it's got some depressing name. That's not good.
Oh. But no, he's looking at buying a 38 Holycraft. Not that that means anything to you guys.
Nope, I have no idea anything about boats, except that they go on water.
Hey guys, I got a new boat. Would you like to set sail on my new ship, the Impending Doom?
We're good.
Pass.
There's probably some sort of luck involved with that. Like,
Apocalypse
For real.
Now? There probably is.
I'll take that headshot. I'll take that headshot too.
this isn't the boat, but it's the same kind of boat.
Is it a galleon?
No,
it's a
not.
galleon, yeah.
Is it a yacht?
It's not a yacht.
Yakupao?
Well, what's he looking to upgrade for?
Right now he's got like
Rib.
ah fuck. No, it's not a rib.
With a
It's like a
minigun
28.
on it. That's how he goes fishing.
No, I think you have him confused with me, Brian.
How do you go fishing? We're good.
No, he's got like a 28-foot bayliner,
Okay.
which is kind of the same type of boat, but it's narrower and it's kind of small. This one is 38 feet. It's got a wider beam, so it's wider. And it's like a $40,000 boat, probably more. And they're talking about being able to get it for 28 to 30.
Okay.
But it's got a nice cabin in it. It's got radar, a bunch of extra stuff. He's probably gonna check it out at some point in the next couple of weeks. Well, not necessarily the next couple of weeks, because in the next couple of weeks he's gonna be in Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii?
Yep, him and my mom are going to their dream Hawaii trip.
Big Island?
Awesome.
Yep, the big island.
The big one.
But
Parents
he
have gone
wants
my parents have gone to Maui.
nice. My dad was stationed in Hawaii when.
If that's a friendly Claymore or not, I don't think it is.
Yeah, basically he just wants a bigger, nicer boat, something that you could probably do weekend trips on and stuff like that. Like he could do that with his current boat, but it's kind of cramped for it. That and his current boat has an outboard engine on it. The new one would have two Caterpillar inboards on it. So a lot faster, more endurance, bigger fuel tank, all around better. And the nicer thing with having a bigger, better, more enduring
I don't get none of that fucking thing.
is that he can take it around Douglas. You saw
Yeah.
the map I was showing you. He can take it around Douglas. There's better fishing on the north side of Douglas than the south side.
Oh, okay.
So
What the fuck is this guy doing in this transport chopper?
but I think he was saying it could get up to 30 knots with the twin screws. Plus with twin screws you can turn better.
Yeah.
Because you can use the engines to turn with the rudder as opposed to just using the rudder to turn. And then, like with an outboard, the motor is the rudder.
Yeah.
So
I got another Claymore kill. Another random spot and just Claymore kill.
but with fucking twin screws, you can almost pivot in the spot by throwing one engine in reverse and the other one. It's pretty freaking sweet. Not that these other guys playing Battlefield care anything about boats.
Right.
Hell no.
Boat.
That's water.
Boaty
Fuck that
big
water
Nick
bullshit.
Boat face.
If Brian wanted water, he wouldn't be in Las Vegas.
No, I do miss green though. I tell you that much.
You want green? Let me tell you about green. I've seen greens that you did.
Oh,
Fuck you, Road Jack's the great guy. I mean, he had a bunch of shit guys coming up behind you. Oh, he's got a cool symbol though.
Thank you.
Yeah, I shot you through the. I saw your fucking green laser light. That's how I knew you were there.
Because you know I always take green, so.
I didn't know it was you. I just knew that you were there. And I looked and I saw you pop your head through the window, and I hit you, and it showed a red X. That means I got a headshot. So I knew you were hurt bad. And threw a grenade when you jumped over the thing. My clip was almost empty, so it was close. I did not have time for reloading, and I knew you were coming. Well, whoever you were. Burkaluckus. What about that Burkaluckus guy? He's clearly cheating. Probably top of your team. Well, he's second, so yeah, cheater.
What the fuck?
11 and 6, fucking hacking.
Got some piss poor hacks then.
You might want to turn him on first.
Yeah. Well, he's 11 and 6 and second on the team. So what does that say about the rest of his team?
Oh god!
I'm
I
using
just,
a-
I
I'm
just
using-
imagined a wall hack that made all surfaces mirrors.
Well, there was that one time that Travis was wall hacking. We all know how that ended.
Oh. Yeah, I could see everybody through the walls before they got to me, and I just kept murdering them.
Were you playing third person?
No,
No, it was a bug.
It was a bug in Hardline. Suddenly he was just like, I can see everything. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I can see everything.
I can see them on the upper level coming down the stairs before they get down here.
And he used it to his advantage too. He got those motherfuckers.
Yep. I bet they were pissed. Like, how the fuck that guy knew I was here?
This isn't good. I can't find pictures online of what I need to find to do the Photoshop thing.
Well, I'm so glad I had the help of my team.
We got
Try
this
and
new
take
plaque.
out.
There's this like gazebo and part of the seawalk that's called Marine Park. They have this really nice brass plaque that has apparently been sitting in a shed for 3 years.
Nice.
And so they want to mount it. The engineers want to mount it. They're not going to do it, but they want it mounted on the gazebo, which is like 12 feet tall and
Yeah.
made out of wood. We'd have to make a special bracket for all this stuff. And they want it done before the cruise ships come in. So we got 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Any fruits or vegetables? 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But everybody, pretty much everybody in the department's like, no, that's dumb. Brian, you're dumb.
Total recall,
I started
motherfucker.
Every time I hear a line that reminds me of any movie, you guys do the same thing. It's just, it's got to be said. It's got to be acknowledged.
But people in the department want to make like an actual sign post thing. So we got flags there. We have a U.S. flag and an Alaska flag there. And there's just enough space in between it where we could put like you know how the state parks always have like those timber signs with the thing on it.
Yeah.
They want something like that, but they want a picture of it so that they could send it to the engineers and be like, "Look, this looks so much better." And of course, nobody in the department knows how to Photoshop, and I made the mistake going, "Hey, I can do that." So now I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's sad. I finished top of the team with a score of 5,530.
That is sad. So how's that work coming, Bert?
Not bad.
All right,
Fuck, I
almost
might
done.
just.
I don't know how you're able to focus on doing that and then listen to our tales of terror.
Okay, when I have 8 meetings, I don't actually listen.
after the first 2, it's just all noise at that point.
I'll be honest with you.
You're just laughing at the appropriate places, and you're just like, I don't even know what this whole conversation this last hour was about, but I got my shit done.
All that goes through Robert's brain is just like what you said. He laughs at the appropriate times. Whenever he gets asked a question, he goes, "I don't have the answer with you right now, but I will get back to you when I have it."
Sometimes that was a true statement.
And then he goes, "What the fuck did he ask?"
Oh, there's some times where, yeah, I go off on mute because I always leave it on mute, so there's background noise and shit. And sometimes it's like, fuck, can you repeat that?
I'm kind of curious how this picture from our security plan ended up on the internet.
Well, Bert, you just gotta fall back on your default response when you don't know what's going on, and they're like, "Yes, Robert, would you like to tell us what your thoughts are?" Just look at them, go, "Your mom?"
I don't know if that would go over too well.
So that's your security plan?
Your mom?
It's not our security. It's basically just the layout of the docks as they are now. But we have that same picture in our security plan.
Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Doing your
son.
Well, it's like that episode of South Park where Randy was on Fortune.
Oh, fuck. It's gonna be like 90% of the video is just gonna be laughing.
So anyways, you're saying something important, Ken?
That's not that important. It's just a picture from our security plan, which is on the internet somehow.
Yeah.
It's like,
So wait, what were you trying to Photoshop again?
I'm in your squad, Brian.
Is it a gazebo or?
Yeah, there's a gazebo. I have a picture of it actually, and I'm wondering if I can just cheat and just be like, "Yo, there's already a thing there, so why don't we just mount it over the thing?" Which I'll show you the picture here. You can see the flagpoles on the other side where they want that, but damn.
Your squad leader, Brian.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that gazebo, they want this like plaque that's probably 8 feet by 4 feet on the ceiling somewhere.
Wow.
And we're like, hell no. What they want to do is something like what's in that picture, but they want it to be more fancy. And then if you look past the trees, you can see 2 poles that are sticking up. Those are the flag poles. They want it in between there. Also, this picture is not a very flattering picture of Juneau because most of those people are probably homeless. That's not bueno. They should probably call Marine Park the homeless place because during the summer, that's where they hang out if it's not raining.
Go through the. Alright, I guess my guy's too dumb to go through the window.
Aww. There's a kill assist.
Oh, I got killed by the M60 ULT.
I might have to switch to engineer, and we're gonna have to bring the POPDWR back up.
You know what? I'll bring a tugs. Fuck it.
No tugs.
So just one.
Totally made me. Yeah, no. How many are there?
So many. You just don't know.
Beep. You don't have to
beep. It
boop.
makes the beat for us. I love it when Simon starts doing it. Hey, you tell Simon Belmont over there.
Yeah, we're at Dracula right now. Do you got any ammo?
I know the guy right in front of an assault player. That was fucking beautiful. Oh
What'd you
my
do?
god. There was two guys, so I jumped down, and I knew I was going to get maybe one guy. I didn't know there was another guy there. So I dropped down behind one guy, and I was like, ooh, knife, and his friend just looked at him, watched him get knifed, and then shot me.
Damn it. They're gonna find your beacon.
I got eyes on a hostile
Yep.
tank.
Bastard. And your tugs too, apparently. No, they didn't find your tugs. Found your beacon though. Oh, immediately get shot, Brian. What the hell?
There's a tank there.
I hit it for 21.
You can get a drink.
Man, I got sniped.
It's so disconcerting when I see a bunch of blues and then like one orange and then 3 of the blues die. And I'm like, really? One guy killed 3 of you?
I hate when I see just blue skull and crossbones all around an area. I'm like, well, I guess I probably don't want to spawn here. Someone's right there, Brian. He's right outside that door. Get him. Knifing.
Yep. And his buddy didn't even know.
Yeah, they got a lot of buddies right there. 3, 4, 5 of them.
Awesome. I saw that guy. He's like, knife him. Yeah. That's one ticket
Yeah,
you're not getting back.
I heard the knife animation, or sound, so I kind of figured.
God damn it. Now I'm thinking of the reverse knife episode.
You hit all the buttons.
Yeah.
No, you hit one button. All of them. Look, I don't know if anybody's ever done this before.
Did you see that?
I got some work to do. Dip, potato chip.
I need you to attack this objective.
I've seen every episode of the show. I don't know how you have it memorized.
I've watched them like 2 or 3 times.
Well, it doesn't help that IGN, like, on the weekend keeps having, like, let's watch Battlefield Friends live streams.
Oh, that was some serious rubber band.
I got eyes on an enemy soldier.
That's an interesting map I've never seen. Yeah, I lost.
And it's gone.
Yep.
I need you to defend this objective.
Yeah, these guys missed the internet tour of Juno, didn't they, Bert?
They did.
Locking a chopper over B.
I'm dead.
Just letting you know.
Aw, man, I killed these guys and they just got rezzed. It's just wrong. Where are you at?
He's over D now. I still got him locked.
Alright, I don't see it.
He's up in the air.
Oh, I see it. Oh, he's launched flares.
I need you to attack this objective.
If he comes back up, I'll spot him, but chances are he'll have flares again.
Machine gunner north of your location.
Alright, there he is.
Spotted a hostile soldier.
I found a picture I can use. Yes.
Excellent.
It's like 3 years old, though.
I didn't get nothing. He must have launched flares again.
He did.
Oh, we had to put the flags at half-mast today. It ended up being way more complicated than it needed to be.
Someone in there? Where are you getting hit from?
They're in the huts.
Huh.
Oh, and that's a tank. That's a
Yeah, they're
fucking
behind
tank.
me. I'm dead. Almost dead. Oh, I hate running up a road. Road is bad.
And we got C4.
And
Oh, no wonder
I
we
know,
were
you got
moving, because
Jeep
this idiot
stuff.
managed to get this thing fucking stuck.
You got Jeep stuffed.
I don't know. I got killed by a sport, but it doesn't show anything that he killed me with, so I guess it was magic.
Exploding. It might have been an exploding barrel. Honestly, that's sometimes when it says you've been killed, it's like something exploded and it killed you.
Yeah, it might have been that.
Or it might be that
For
one
the
time.
motherland.
It might be that one time in Siege of Shanghai that a guy spotted me from across the map and I died. And all he did was spot. Because it didn't even say he killed me. It was just like his name and then my name in the kill feed next to each other. I'm like, what the fuck did he kill me with? There's no way! Because he had, I think, an M60. I'm like, there's no way at that range that that thing was that accurate. Like, not even a bipod.
Helicopter
What if it was
above
a
me.
knife with a bipod?
I hit the vehicle.
Behind B.
Fucking tank.
Oh yeah, we still have 2 working payphones in town.
Why?
Because we do.
Blew up the tank.
I think they technically got converted to courtesy phones, though. So I don't
Yeah.
think they take money anymore. But they exist.
It's not worth it to take money anymore.
Oh, fuck you!
Damn it.
You and
It's
your
like I heard the last American Blockbuster finally closed last year.
Oh yeah,
Wow, I thought
Anchorage.
those things were gone.
that took a while.
Yeah, it was in Anchorage, and there was a headline: "The franchises go to Alaska to die."
The only reason why it lasted so long is because they forgot about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, don't we have a location in Alaska?
Shit, there's a
Oh, we
Blockbuster.
do.
You're probably gonna have a Toys R Us up there, a Radio Shack.
Well, I saw this thing, and it said like a millionaire or some shit, or a billionaire wanted to try and save Toys R Us.
I know that there's companies that want their name, they don't want the business.
Damn it. I got murdered by...
I'm taking the tugs off because I tried to put it down in a nice flat spot, and it was like, nope, 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 nope. So now I have C4, so... Man,
Much better.
I just saw a lav crash into the building here.
Delta is now in our control.
I captured D with a helicopter, but I jumped out because I just knew it was going to get strawed right in the side.
Objective Charlie has been neutralized.
Where are we going?
Woo! Put a B.
Oscar Mike.
That guy's probably
Task you are
pissed.
trying to do can't be completed because remote desktop services is currently busy. Please try again in a few minutes.
That's your
Sounds
job's
reasonable.
way of telling you you're at work.
AKA, suck
Quit
my
working.
balls. Remote work.
Attack objective. Now control. Objective
Who
Charlie.
the hell does that?
What sniper is up on this rock?
Oh, I'll be so fucking pissed if I can't log into my computer at work. Because I just updated those drawings and I can't send the email of the work I just did. That's pointless.
Alright.
Last man in squad. That's
Yeah, they're all over B. That's for damn sure. I killed the asshole.
there's a lav.
That's great.
I've got a rocket launcher, but it takes a minute to kill him with these things.
Enemy LAV.
Oh, he sees us too, and I'm dead.
Wait, what?
Hmm.
I have an email titled 2018 McDonald's program information from...
Huh?
No, they're just the McDonald's Ice Cream Initiative.
What? McDonald's Ice Cream Initiative?
Is that a
Like a
code
task
name for a
force.
secret government thing?
I would encourage you to carry a few in your pocket when o'clock. If you see a
We're
kid
gonna go
in a
to a-
life jacket while on our facilities, present them with a coupon. If they don't have a life jacket, perhaps direct them to a Kids Don't Float kiosk and encourage them to non-profit.
It's not true. Everybody floats.
We all float down here.
No, kids don't float, goddammit. They sink like rocks.
Fuck's sake. How the hell does this guy still have this thing? Mr. 113,000 kills with the AEK. That just, I can't do that. I like using, there are guns that I really like using, but I am never gonna just go, okay, I'm just gonna use this forever.
Anybody want to buy some land?
Where? How much?
Probably out of your price range, but here in Alaska. One is 3.78 acres, and the other one is 4.38 acres.
Knife that fucker.
I just watched it happen.
Ah, but I got killed.
Behind you, behind you! Oh no, that's
I'm
right,
dead.
you're
Yeah.
Once I find it on this map of areas in the city, I'll let you know.
I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter. I don't see why I'd want to buy land in Alaska, except to say I own a land in Alaska.
Yeah, it's also $412,000.
Just a bit outside my price range.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
I destroyed her beacon.
Defend this objective.
What's going on over here? Apparently nothing. Oh, I heard a bullet.
Yeah, that was a
Friendly?
shotgun.
There's an enemy AT soldier east of your location.
Appears to be clear.
It's
Really?
actually a fairly close game, so.
Oh no, there's a lab outside of A. Just hammered me. Lizard Dizzle.
We've lost objective Charlie.
Yeah, he's taking A back. I don't know if I can spawn. I can. Well, can't fucking spawn on anybody, so.
I have eyes on an enemy AT soldier.
And of
I hit it, but he hit me. There's guys coming in too. They're spawning in the lab and jumping out.
yeah, that fucking A's a lost cause. Fuck that. I want to go die somewhere that I haven't died yet.
E.
I need you
That's
to
exactly what I was thinking. I haven't been killed here yet.
Okay, so this ice cream initiative thing is actually something the Coast Guard's doing, and it is basically you're gonna give us coupons to give to kids who are wearing life jackets on the docks
Oh,
for free ice
positive
cream.
reinforcement.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's the that's the carrot. What's the stick?
Kids don't float.
Shove them in the water without the life jacket. See, this is what happens to you if you don't wear the life jacket.
Kids don't float. They don't float. That's what.
Sink like a stone.
There's another C4 kill.
attack this
Brian
objective.
seems to disagree.
It's a good initiative. It's really good. Kids need more positive reinforcement.
I think they just need more kicks in the asses.
Yeah, I mean that too. Honestly,
Into the water.
with no
Sports
life
kids are
jacket.
pretty good though.
They're okay.
They're okay. They're your spawn. They're your progeny. I'm like, well, they're there.
They're okay. They're
Well, being realistic, you know, we're kind of raising them, so
Yeah. Kinda don't have a choice.
it's like Frontier Horizons. You got to roll on the chart.
You're just hoping they'll grow up to be reasonably less miserable human beings. than
These
average.
lots actually aren't that bad. The only risk I would really see is
We got
that
the
there's
fridge.
no way you're gonna get earthquake or
nothing in the
avalanche
fridge, nothing in the freezer.
on those lots.
Stock in this place.
Objective Delta has been
See
neutralized.
nobody.
Obviously.
They're gonna be.
All I wanted was a sandwich.
They're coming.
Yeah, not this guy. Fuck you, Swifty.
I spotted
I kind of wish I could get free ice cream for wearing a life jacket on the docks.
Just
Do
shave
it a
and
lot.
you could act like it. You could act like you're a kid. I hit that guy. He's almost dead.
Because like I act like a kid all the time.
Killed him. Nice call.
I need you to attack this objective. I got eyes on a hostile soldier.
Checking the rocks for
Oh,
fucking
apparently
snipers.
everybody missed a party last night. We have a porta potty set up for the homeless, so you already know the story's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Was it a porta potty party?
Well, I mean, there was a pile of shit, some pornos. Not done yet, Brian.
Just the way way you nonchalantly said that, you know, there was a pile of shit.
There was a pile of shit. Nobody was surprised by said shit.
It was just there.
There was a pile of shit, some pornos, and on the porno was a used needle, most likely.
I thought you were gonna say, and then on top of the shit, there was some cum.
Aw.
Just sitting there, like,
Aw.
ah.
Do we have to go there? Did we?
That's honestly what I thought he was
Your
gonna say.
stream just took. I mean, you're getting demonetized now.
I'm not doing this for the money. I'm just doing it for fun.
That comment just brings back too many bad. I suffer from PTSD right now, Brian. This is not cool.
I don't want to know about any of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
details need not to be forthcoming.
Don't need, nor do you want.
I honestly didn't think about that until you guys said I don't want to hear about it, and I was like, ooh, yeah, that sounds awful. That sounds really bad. What the fuck happened to you?
Many boffins died.
Things happen that nobody should have to see.
Mistakes were made.
What's like
Or hear about. So let's have a new subject.
it's like when Travis and I had to do trash pickup around
No.
at Penske.
No.
There was just piles of shit. Just
There
behind
was.
the
There
trucks. It's
was.
like, who is just taking shits? And these aren't dog shits. These are human beings going,
people.
well, I'm here.
Well, that's part of the thing is we had, at some point last year, we had to put signs in vendor booths saying that these are not toilets, and that there's a porta potty for you to use.
Please
Not
stop
like
shitting.
I mean,
that's
that-
too difficult to do.
That didn't really end well, so...
No, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised.
They did actually stop using the booths, but yeah, then we had to start locking the porta john during the day when Forrest were here, right? So you're on a cruise with your family and your little kid needs to use the bathroom, and first thing you see when you get off your boat is a porta john that's locked. And it's probably good it didn't get to go in there, but you know what I'm saying. People don't logic. Sad thing too is that there's public restrooms just around the corner that you can use that don't get locked.
That sounds like a lot of work to go there. When you can just
You would
use
fit
the
right
booth.
in, Travis. You fit right in.
People are fucking animals, and they're barely above civil, and only held in check by law, and barely that too.
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was. I was pulling out my rocket launcher too to deal with the situation,
Take a
but
shot at it.
You must deal with it.
I just killed a whole bunch of people with the sniper rifle. They were all on this mountain. I just kept pop, 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 pop.
Send a picture to me so that I can do what I said I was gonna do.
Poke your head back out, buddy.
turtle head.
Oh, I remember that fucking douche.
Wow. He just came upon us there. I was hung up on that tree. Couldn't get over it.
Their whole team is just like on the hill closest to A, around C. They're just all there.
Parachute the fuck out of that. Hope I don't die. Already getting shot, so.
Oh yeah, there's a tank in front of you.
But oh, there is. Got a hit. 22. 22.
He's not even paying attention. Oh, now he is.
Oh, something else that's really annoying is we have a
18.
cell phone.
How's it not dead?
Like an on-call phone?
Yeah, like an on-call phone, in case something happens and we have to respond to it. Also, the other thing is we're open longer at the port than we are at the harbors. Like harbors is regular 9 to 5 basically. So during the summer, you have people coming up with their own personal boats and they want a stall to park their boat. so we kind of handle that after they leave. But they switched all the on-call phones to iPhone 8s. And half of us are like about iPhones, and the other half are just too old to understand what iPhone 8 means.
That's a bad combination right there. Computers? Is it a computer?
Pretty much.
Well, I mean, if they wait long enough, it will be.
Confirmed they fixed the problem with iPhones being able to be bent in half.
That is
Dr.
good.
Anonymous.
No, I won't tell you how we figured this one out, but
Did you confirm that, or did somebody you work with confirm that?
He's just confirming things. He doesn't have any actual information. It's just
I am not willing to disclose this information on a possibly tapped line.
also on a side note, Half-Life 3 was also confirmed.
Right.
Yeah, well, it was probably the first thing.
How the hell did I pull that off?
Honestly, it was probably the first thing I did was see if it could bend.
I fucking
Like, did they fix that? Yes, they did.
Nope.
Hell,
Yeah.
I killed a bunch of guys at Eve, but
They don't have any of the stuff set up on it, and then they were like, asking me, "You got our smoke? Is it real?" It's like, goddamn it. It's like, why couldn't you get like?
Troy.
Yeah, why couldn't they have gotten like a Note 8 or something?
oh, Brian, why did you go here? There's so many guys here and a tank.
Now you know the answer to your question.
More guys parachuting in.
Sending emails to yourself is awesome.
I know, I just sent a bunch. I was finally able to get into my work computer, so
Nice.
I sent my emails.
It's gonna be like the laziest Photoshop track ever.
Killed Swifty down there. Oh,
Why
someone's
did I
hit
do
me.
that? Who did I just accidentally poke on Facebook?
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't do that. Don't draw unwanted attention.
Hostile soldier spotted.
No! Who was it? I think it was my cousin. That should be okay.
Yeah. Well, which one?
One that I don't talk to ever. So there's gonna be an awkward conversation, possibly.
Well, you know, you get back in touch.
Hmm.
Get back in touch. Gonna have to go ahead and hard pass. Just nah. That ain't happening. I don't care who you are.
There's a reason why it's come to this.
The bad thing is I can't remember how to get back to my pokes to see who it was.
Oh,
I have, like,
get fucking
never-
headshotted.
I have never used that feature ever because fuck people on Facebook,
I've got one friend, she enlisted in the Air Force. So,
especially Brian, like that guy.
Yeah, fuck that personality.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
Somebody's got a rocket launcher over there. Hit him.
House just got fucked up like 8 ways
Yeah.
to Sunday.
I finished it off. Make sure there's nobody else.
What?
you
I'm so
won't
used
tell
to
me who
going
it was.
out of my scope view, even though I have straight pull on this.
I know. You finally get straight pull and then you don't even fucking use it. I hate it. And then I got used to scope or to straight pull, and then you go to a different gun and you're like, click. Oh,
Oh, so what do you guys feel about that Southwest flight?
Oh,
which one?
The one where the engine exploded in flight?
Oh, I didn't even hear about that.
no,
It happened like yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
what was it? The right side engine exploded and busted out a window and sucked a lady out, and she died.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! How did I not
Oh,
hear
no,
about
it
this?
didn't suck her out. It just sucked her towards the window, and I think somebody else actually died.
No, the lady died.
Oh, she
The
did
lady
die?
definitely died. Yeah.
Okay, well, it
But-
didn't suck her out of the plane.
From my understand, well, yeah, like tried to.
Yeah, not like
He
alien.
was really trying.
Not like Alien suck the alien out through the small hole type of situation.
Yeah, no, because that doesn't actually happen.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, I guess from what I heard, from the sounds of it, from an engineering perspective, she must not have had her seatbelt tight, because those are designed to prevent exactly that. And they've had where whole parts of the cabin have decompressed, like whole sections of the cabin rip off,
Yeah.
and people haven't died from it. So I also heard that it's possible that she was hit by debris from the engine. Exploded.
Yeah, that's the article that I saw. That's what it said. Is not only did she get stuck to the window when it got blown out, but she also got hit with the debris that went through the window.
Yeah. So I'm curious from an engineering perspective what Bert's opinion on that is. I asked Isaiah because he's got his fucking A&P and all this shit. And he's like, "Well, I need to do some research," and it's like, really?
Well, I mean, you got. And actually, this really
Fuck you
concerns
and your
me because
research and your facts.
I would say 75% of the time I end up picking seats that are at the window,
Yeah, me too.
fairly close to the engine.
Right.
That's like where I always go.
But like, my
So-
question is, was it a known problem that a mechanic just didn't fix, or was it just a freak accident? Because it's not like plane engines explode all the time.
Yeah, it's like I don't think I've even ever heard
Because
that.
it's like the first. It's like the first. From my understanding, it's the first like passenger death on an airline for like 9 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Something pretty ridiculous. And even then, it's like the hijacking level of shit happening that got people killed. So, the only thing that I could think of is like fob, like a foreign object that was on the runway or something, or maybe a bird went in the engine. But even then, it usually doesn't cause the engine to explode.
Well, I
you
thought the
actually-
plane was in flight when it happened.
Yeah. But I mean,
it would have been in the air, though. Yeah.
right. But I mean, fob, foreign object.
I was gonna say fob. Really? Did you say fob?
Yeah, it's,
Yes, I said fob.
It's a
That's
real
what they call
problem
it.
at airports.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just like,
Well, like shit, something falls off an F-18 on a carrier, they stop it every day.
oh yeah, I bet.
Find this nut. So, I mean, fobs are really bad, but that's only like a fob or like a bird strike or something were the only things I was thinking possible. I mean, it could be like icing or something, but I don't think that would cause the engine to explode.
Oh, I got shotgun.
I guess something I'd be interested to hear from Brian's perspective is, do you think it could have been something with the fuel?
If it leaked out,
Well, would it look? I guess this would be more for Bert. Do you think like an air bubble could have caused that in the fuel line or some
An
shit?
air bubble? No. Well, especially the way the engines work, as I doubt that.
Yeah, well, because they shoot it out into a turbine, but
well, if it was the fuel, because I have seen fuel pour out of the wing before, and it's not a pretty sight. But they generally where it would pour out, it's nowhere near the engine. Like it's on the wing, but it's not like right next to where the engine would be.
right, it's usually further down the wing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like right at the tips. You'll
God
see the
damn it.
vents.
The server's retarded. So I finally get in game, and I'm on the other team. It lets me switch. As soon as I switch, it switches me back to the other team again.
Auto
Yeah,
balancing
that's what it
for
does.
the win.
I'll be right back.
Quick, take Travis' spot.
I was just thinking.
He's sneaky. Oh, because of the smoke, I missed the staircase.
You sound like a blind dog, Brian.
What do you call a blind dinosaur?
Oh fuck! This is so from fucking Jurassic Park. And I just watched
Yep.
a month ago, and I can't. It's like something Iki was a Saurus.
Yeah, it's like a Deepinkisaurus.
Yeah. He left us. He left us.
But that's not what I'm gonna do.
And then he leaves.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, I got payback on that guy with a vengeance. I blew him up with C4. I threw it in front of him too, so he saw it, and he was like, "Oh, that's it for me."
Jesus fuck! Everything over here is exploding.
Yeah, see, he's a fucking battleground, man.
I'm back.
I'm not even over there.
Oh, where are you? Where?
I think he said the other team.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of bad guys over here at sea.
We're all fine down here. How are you? Oh shit.
Little
I'll be right back.
douche.
That would be a perplexing situation. Say you're a sniper in your hidey hole with your ghillie suit and all covered up, and then a snake decides to crawl across your scope.
You're best off not moving.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Don't move.
Yeah, I guess MSN just reported today, an hour ago, that it was a object strike that killed a lady.
Oh.
So it was debris from the engine. It looks like the front, it doesn't actually look like the whole engine exploded, it looks like just the front cowling exploded. And from these pictures, it definitely looks like something hit the turbines, like a bird strike or something. And if it was a bird strike, they're not going to find anything.
They'll see the remnants, because I've seen a head of an eagle on a plane. And
Yeah.
it's not a pretty sight. Like, it was like, it just stuck on there. I'm like, that's gross.
Because the engine actually looks pretty intact. It's the cowling that's all fucked up.
Yeah, dude, spam that fucking DMR.
Heads up, enemy soldier due west of your current location.
Well, let me switch because you guys are winning. But it put me in a queue to switch. This game is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
Bomb's ridiculous. And God damn it, I have a stinger. It's not what I wanted at all.
Alright, I'm back again.
Hey, there's a helicopter. Let's take this out.
Attack this objective.
The fuck did I just hit?
You need to attack this objective.
I
Well, I'll
that
tell
guy
you.
out.
Admin 1 Grim asks.
Oh, it's killed by Brian.
Oh, you were?
Says you were.
I didn't even realize that.
Says you were moved to U.S. It looks like.
Yeah, I'm
Or-
on your team now.
yeah, when Brian killed you, he transported you through spirit.
Did. You're like, haha, it's a team switch bullet.
Yeah, our squad. Oh yeah, you're in our squad. Nice.
I just switched.
Yeah, apparently the pilot handled it ace though. But she's also apparently an ex-fighter pilot, so...
It is to be expected.
Yeah, if you're gonna be in a plane that fucks up, it's gonna be... it's probably the person you want to be with.
Right.
Who you probably don't want to be with is an ex-A-10 pilot. They'd probably... That's nothing. Half the wings gone. You should have seen what I was back before.
You should have seen what I was flying when I came in.
It was a bathtub.
It was a bathtub.
It's basically what the cockpit of the A-10 is. It's like a titanium bathtub.
I could not hit that guy because the wreckage was blocking my shots.
And there's still a bunch of fucking people here at me.
One guy, near as I can tell.
Oh, Bert, I'm thinking about buying a fancy telescope.
Did you get him?
No, I didn't. You're gonna get a telescope?
A fancy telescope.
How much?
Probably about $500 to $600.
Oh,
Hey, knife kill.
I was shooting the fuck out of him when you knifed him too.
How much was
I
it, Ken?
softened him up for you.
Probably around $500 to $600.
Yeah, well, you got clear sky up there. That's a plus.
Yeah, well, with the that's with the tripod and fucking auto motors and all that shit too. And then I'm thinking about maybe getting a camera with it, take some aurora pictures if I ever get to see it.
Yeah.
They're all over the hills at A.
They're also in.
What's
There's
driving you to do that?
Boredom.
You know what? I actually would love to see the night sky up there because it would probably be so fucking clear.
Yeah.
I don't get to see anything.
No, not with city lights.
Not with Luxor.
I do here. It's amazing. Hey, thanks, Pyramid. Yeah, you see that sparkling, weird
No, my
look
dad
in
used
the
to have a
beam?
telescope, so I was like, yeah, something I might look back into. But I've been looking at Mead Instruments ones. You know, the fancy ones. And I might end up going cheaper, but I think I found one that I want.
Cool.
Probably won't be towards more towards the end of the summer, but
Yeah. I kind of want to get my son a cheap one. Like, not cheap, but not a $500 one.
yeah. Well, there's a few good starter ones that I've seen while I was looking. Depends on what kind you want. And, one of the cool things about the Mead ones is they have this thing called Audio Star. Basically, it's part of their star tracking system that they have.
Yeah.
And not only will it track the things for you, it'll tell you what it's tracking. And like, it's got something like 40 hours of audio information for, I think they said over like 5,000 different astronomical things.
Nice.
I like that.
So it's like, yes. Do. And it's like, oh, now you're looking at Orion, and Orion is consistent.
And surprise, Orion's looking back at you. What?
I just walked near one of our guys, and he was sliding around the ground crouching.
Yeah, that's a weird.
That's a weird.
Just remember, the galaxy is on an Orion belt.
Good movie.
It was a good movie. I like the third one too. The third one was great.
Yeah, third one was better.
An Orion belt.
Orion's belt consists of just these 3 stars. There is no galaxy on Orion's belt.
Meow.
Okay. What's with the cat? There's a problem with the cat. What's the problem? It's your problem. I hate the living.
I think one of my favorite parts of that movie is like, no, you got to give her like head, right?
Right? Jay, have you ever flashy thing me? No. Okay. Have you ever flashy? No. I ain't playing with you, man. Have you ever flashy thing me? No.
Damn jihad assholes trying to get back to B every time. Yeah, there's a bunch of jeeps and shit that's rolled up on B.
Fuck.
I got a guy.
Yeah, I would much rather be in C. I say that,
Buddy,
I'm gonna die.
get knifed. Kill streak stopped.
Fuck you,
Ooh, I got flashbang.
and me too.
Fuck, me 3.
I threw C4 and I detonated it, but I didn't.
Guy's got 6 fucking health.
Oh,
So
And this just counts
is
as
it
kill.
true? Is it true that they're not giving out bottled water in Flint
They're not giving out what?
Bottled water in Flint anymore?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
God damn it! Another fucking flashbang.
Just seeing a thing that says April
holy
6th
fuck,
they
I
started
just watched
doing
the
that.
entire squad die.
Yeah, something about that. And like people are all pissed off because we dropped like, I don't know, $200 million of bombs on Syria or whatever the fuck country over there.
People can't drink the water in Flint because they voted
Right.
on changing their.
Right, which
Detroit.
cost 53 million or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We could have fixed the problem, I guess is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's exactly what they're saying. Is that it was cheaper to fix the problem than it was to fucking.
Holy shit!
The whole problem with the Flint water crisis is that
Oh
they
my god, I just sniped the
clean
dude.
water. Like
No
the,
scope across the map.
the city of nice. The whole thing with that water crisis, though, it started when the city of Flint decided they didn't want to pay for clean water anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody seems to forget that they voted on that and decided not to get their water from a trusted source and switch over.
Well, not that Detroit was the best source.
Well, Detroit has historically had some of the best source of water, like clean water from their public works in the country.
Yeah.
But they were they were charging too much because people in Detroit weren't paying their water bills.
Yeah.
And then they got in trouble because they just started shutting water off.
Yeah. Well, you don't pay your
do
bill.
that. They're like, well.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, it's not even like water's that expensive at the end of the day.
Yeah, well.
Of all the
Unless
bills,
you're
the
a
water's
cruise
the least
ship.
expensive.
That's true. It could be a lot cheaper.
Like, how much are you talking? Because it's like $50 every, $50 every, 4 months.
Right. Well, the cruise ships pay like a tenth of what we pay for water. And our water basically comes down from the mountain and snow melts. You have to get a permit if you want to collect your own water. It's like...
Yeah.
I've always hated the fact that it's in some places it's illegal to collect your own water.
Oh, yeah, like Oregon and shit.
Wait, why? Why? That was funny. I just saw a body through my scope go flying.
I just knifed a fire extinguisher.
As long as
Damn
you
it.
knifed it.
I thought it was a guy.
Motherfucking fire extinguisher, take that!
2 health that guy's got.
Bitch, it looked at me weird.
How dare you try to extinguish fires?
Like, I started that. I just watched a dude fall to his death from the top of C.
That's funny.
God damn it, I didn't kill that guy.
I need ammo. I'm running out. I was never this good at sniping, even when we played hardcore. And I'm doing kind of okay.
Apparently police officers in 35 states can have sex with their people that they're holding in custody.
Really? That's an option?
Apparently so.
I mean, oh, that's horrible.
In most cases, it's illegal to do, like, to coerce it,
Right.
but you can still do it. If it's
Well, the question is it consensual or unconsensual?
I don't know.
Or is it unconventional?
Well, once you start having authority involved with the whole consensual,
that's
consensual thing, it becomes really blurry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're already in custody, though, so it's not like you're, getting fucked after a traffic stop.
True, unless you get arrested for a traffic stop.
Right. But, it's a lot harder to clear it once you're in the slammer.
I'm totally afraid that if I was a cop, if somebody were to ask me, am I being arrested? I'd probably be like, yeah. You are now.
That's a good idea.
You know what? I wasn't gonna, but now that you
Now that
mention
you
it,
convinced me.
God damn it, we lost A. The A.
They'd be like, but you need probable cause. The probable cause is that you obviously think there's something you're doing that you can be arrested
Right.
for.
You asked me to arrest you.
Well, I didn't ask you to read. Well, it's not the way I saw it, or the way I heard it.
That could devolve into stop resisting really quick.
I've seen.
I'm gonna
enough
arrest
videos
you for
to
resisting arrest.
see that happen. Okay, I was behind the wall, but somehow he was accurate enough to kill me.
Well, I avenged you.
I appreciate it.
I got sniped from the roof of C before I could even get here.
Charlie.
I was getting sniped at. Oh, I think the building's collapsing! It is! Get away from the building!
I'm assuming you guys are on Siege of Shanghai.
No, Hainan.
Hainan Resort.
Hainan Resort. I don't know these fucking maps.
That's totally different than Siege of Shanghai.
Yeah, it's tropical.
So it's got a nice resort-like feel to it. Or
Well, I only have 80 hours in this game, so...
I think Shanghai is technically in the tropical climate.
Is it?
I think so. I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to look at a map and.
I'm really getting tired of almost getting somebody killed and then getting sniped or something from someone else. Sick of it.
Quit
I
doing
cannot
it,
get
Bert.
kills.
I'm on their team now.
That's what you want them to think.
Well, Brian hit me with that team switching bullet.
I did.
And it worked.
Hey, there's a final trailer for Jurassic Park for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Fucking lab down the road coming to B, trying to creeping along.
I'm kind of really excited for the new Jurassic World.
My dad didn't like Jurassic World.
Well,
Really?
Yeah,
I liked it.
He said he didn't like it because it was too predictable. I think that's what he said.
I guess I could see that, but I mean, it's frickin' Jurassic Park.
I mean, I liked it. It's just like when people say, "Oh, I didn't like the new Indiana Jones." It's like, yeah, was it as good as the other ones? No, but it's still Indiana Jones, and I'll still watch the crap out of it.
Yeah, I like the new Indiana Jones specifically because it kind of stuck to the whole Indiana Jones thing. Like, it was kind of, and you rewatch, they are kind of really goofy.
Oh yeah. Ooh, kill assist metal. Finally, somebody took up that fucking thing. There's a nice kill streak stopped. Let's heard a parachute, friendly.
There goes my internet fucking up again.
Damn it. Guy behind that wall.
I'm sorry, if there was a
He's
creepy
dead.
dinosaur auction, I don't think I would go to it.
No, no.
If there was what?
A creepy dinosaur auction?
I have eyes on an enemy sniper to your west.
Okay.
I got killed by the DV-15 boat. Hit him with a rocket, though.
Oh, now we're losing B. Oh yeah, we're losing B.
Charlie been neutralized.
And I'm dead. It's just got laser beam accuracy with this fucking CZ, and that's pretty impressive considering the CZ weapons are all extremely fast firing and really hard to aim.
Well, I'm gonna have to exit out because my internet's taking a shit, so I don't know what to fucking do about it.
First, you fill a 50-gallon barrel with gas.
Our team keeps losing fucking A and B.
Time to go get food. I will return.
No, I had the high ground and I lost.
I have the high ground, Anakin! But Darth Maul had the high ground too.
Objective Charlie is lost.
Aw, I watched that happen.
Okay, missed it.
Should probably
Shot.
take B, huh? Who the fuck am I following? Is that...
We need to get A back, but there's a fucking cunt on top of a rock at A. Just killed like everybody.
I got him. I flashbanged him and then killed him.
Good, at least you killed him.
I'm finding that flashbangs are actually pretty effective.
Yeah, they really are.
Fuck.
Woo! Fuck you, Smokey! I saved you. Oh, no, I avenged you. I was late on the saving part.
I need you to attack this objective.
I am really loving this scopeless gun here.
Which gun?
Was it the... Fuck, I don't know what it's called. I'll tell you in 1 second.
Tell me how.
I don't know.
Oh, there goes a Travis.
Yep. SVD-12.
That's a good gun.
Yeah, and I'm really loving it without any type of scope.
Really?
Oh, I am just killing motherfuckers left and right. I'm loving it because the time to fire at somebody is like instant because you don't have to put the scope up to your face.
Yeah.
18 and 11, which is pretty. Actually, hell, I beat you. I have one more death though.
But not in score. That's all that matters, because you're a fucking cunt, Robert.
I don't really care about score.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, because I always go to wherever like the action is, and I don't know. I just don't seem to get the same score as you do.
Well, if you want to see how I play, all of this will be on the YouTubes. I don't feel like I play any different than anybody else. Just, there's the objective, let's go to it, let's get it.
So, what are your frames in this game compared to your old card?
Well, in this game, I never had a problem with my old card. But here I get consistently 60.
Cool.
And that's with fucking streaming and everything, so... Here rummaging. Did you hear that ruckus? What ruckus? I need 9 more kills and I can stop playing this fucking class.
Okay, so it's been like a couple hours now, Brian. You were gonna tell me a story about Fortnite or about
So yeah, I was gonna tell you.
Yeah.
You and
Wait, before you move on to the story, now does that apply to real life too?
No.
9 more
What?
kills, you get to switch classes.
I
I want to
wish.
be upper class now.
I wish.
Just gotta kill some people
Eyes
first.
on a hostile jet.
I've advanced from the oboe class to hopeless. Can I move on to middle class now? Anyway, see a Thieves story.
Alright, so hold on, I'm burning in the field. Sea of Thieves story. Today I logged in and I was just logged in by myself. I was like, I'll just do something for a little bit. Just go for a sail or, you know, keep it casual. Keep it chill. Sail.
I'm on your 6.
Sail nonchalantly, you know. Anyways. I didn't put down a voyage because I was like, well, if I put down a voyage, chances are I'll probably get killed before I get anything back. So I'm not gonna do that. I just started sailing around. I just was like, yeah, there's an island over there. Let's go see what they got. The first one I went to was Snake Island. I'm the first one there. I see a sloop kind of in the distance, and then I see a galleon in the distance. The galleon seems to be chasing the sloop. So I'm like, whoa, I should watch this. So I kind of sit in the bushes, and I'm waiting. And, God damn it, hold on. I'm trying to snipe a guy, so I'm trying to concentrate. Somebody could blow up that fucking tower.
I'm trying. There we go.
Did you get him?
Didn't save that kill. I fired 3 fucking rockets at it.
Well, he either ran away or... Nope, he's still
Must
up
have
there.
ran off.
He's still up there. So anyways,
I hit him, but he's not dead.
I went to Snake Island, and I was just running around seeing if I could find anything, of course. I'm looking, I'm like, oh, there's snakes here, there's a couple of chickens. But nothing worthwhile. Then I found this a castaway's chest. I was like, well, that sucks. So I pick it up, and then that's when I see the sloop coming towards the island. I'm like, whoa. So I jump down, I hide the castaway chest, and then I go over to the right-hand island, and I find a marauder's chest. No, I found it was a captain's chest. And I was like, oh fuck! So I picked that up and I hide it in some bushes, and then I took some gunpowder and I just kind of placed it. And I was like, well, if they come by, I'll shoot the gunpowder and kill them.
Hey Brian, set an order.
A. And so I do all that, then I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, and I'm watching the sloop. The sloop comes up, he parks, and he's on the island because he's fighting skeletons. That's what he's doing, because I see him hacking away at some motherfucker. I'm gonna die. One of them obviously goes to my ship. Of course, I got nothing on there, so there's nothing there. And then they start going back, and they're running around the island looking for probably more shit, but since I've hit everything else, except for the gunpowder, I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? Like, I'm going to take this gunpowder, I'm going to swim to their boat, put it in their hold, and blow it up. So that was my original plan. So then I start swimming over there. And that galleon comes back. Because for whatever reason, it broke off the engagement and just left. But now it's coming back.
Two sloops chilling on an island.
Well, yeah, I went to the I see the galleon. The galleon's coming up, and it doesn't know I'm there. He stops, drops anchor, and he starts shooting at the sloop. So nobody knows where I am. I'm in the water, underwater, with this gunpowder keg, and I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save the sloop's life. So I climb on top of the galleon, run into their hold. I ran by like 2 or 3 guys. They didn't even see me. Just ran by them. And then I went down there and I detonated the keg and put 4 holes in their boat. And it sank. It sank so fast. It starts filling up with water. I'm like, surely they heard the explosion. Surely. They didn't. It's because nobody came down. Nobody came to inspect. The only time that I saw a guy was he was running down to get more cannonballs. And I killed him. I put my blunderbuss right in his back and pulled the trigger.
He didn't say, hey guys, there's one of them on our...
No, like that's the thing, is like he must have said something after I killed him. Like, hey, there's somebody here on our boat. But by then I'm like, it's fucking too late now. And so the boat's filling up. It fills up with water. I'd steal some bananas because that's all I could steal before it got to the point where I couldn't take anything. So I sunk the galleon, and for whatever reason
Knife from behind.
They don't put like 2 and 2 together and find out where I'm at.
Well, they probably thought it was possibly the...
So that's the thing. I thought it was like, oh, it's possibly maybe they were, oh, it's the Snoop assholes. But there was only 2 of them, so I was like, well, maybe they didn't. It doesn't matter. So I sink the galleon, then I go back to my boat. I see the sloop. The sloop had escaped the galleon, went around the island, and now he's coming up to my boat. And I'm like, oh. And I was like, hey, I saw that guy was fucking with you, so I went on his boat and I sank him. And, like, of course, they didn't respond because apparently nobody knows how to talk in Sea of Thieves. And, they start sailing away. The guy takes a shot at me with his pistol. I'm like, really? I just saved your fucking boat. And that's how he thanks me. I'm just gonna shoot you with the pistol.
What killed you? Travis, what killed you?
Sorry, apparently I have my fucking headset muted. I got killed by Rojacks the Great from behind. They're down.
I got him. No, I got somebody else. Fuck.
The there's a known issue, Brian, in Sea of Thieves, that every time you log in the game, it turns voice over IP off default, so you have to go in and make sure it's turned back on each time. So you might not have actually been talking to anybody.
Objective Bravo has been neutralized.
Maybe.
And they just got rid of my spawn beacon.
Well, I spawned on it.
Yep, that was my great adventure that I was able to get on a fucking boat, blow it up, and nobody knew anything.
I may have fixed my internet issue in a weird way.
Oh.
Well,
You just turned it off and just left it off, and then it started working magically?
Yes, I used telepathy. I just bought this extender. I bought a new one. It's a newer model, and it's got great reviews. I'm like, all right, I got a tri-band router, fucking most expensive one you can buy, and I'm pretty far away from it, plus through several walls, and it's still got a decent signal, but you know, I want to use the 5G because it's stronger, better for gaming and streaming and shit like that, and so I've got the extender hooked up to boost both. I tried the fast lane where it combines it together into one strong band. Just keeps dropping for no reason, and I figured out it's the 5G band on the extender. It just keeps failing for no reason. The 2.4 is fine, but it doesn't get maximum download speed out here near as I can tell. So I just thought, fuck it, I can see the router, the main router on my list, so I'm like, I'm going to connect to this. It doesn't show full signal. I connected to it, and the signal went up full, and I had maximum download speed directly from the main router. So its beamforming might be reaching me out here in this newer one that I got. So I'm not even using the extender, and I've got less ping right now than I've had ever on this server.
You mean like the ping I have when I try to connect to Japanese compared to playing with
Fuck you.
I've connected to UK servers before, like 110 ping, trying to play with. I was like, I need people to play with. It works mostly.
Well, when we try to play Talisman, I always check, and I'm usually like 10 less ping with Japan than I am with the...
I am not fucking surprised. Oh, I got shot in the face by a tank. I watched my body do a flip. That was not good. There's no way, no. I don't
know
like
why
the
I just
scope
thought
of
of it,
happiness.
but I'm pretty good at pressure washing, right? Like I can get a lot of dock done in a short period of time. And so I was out there pressure washing, and I'm like doing my section, and then the guy that's pressure washing with me, I swear to God, he like pulls a cigar out, steps away, and then like 2 other members of our crew come over and like do a full service on his pressure washer. On his I'm just sitting there thinking like, how the fuck do I get a pit crew for my pressure washer?
Tank over there.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if I should even spawn on Brian. It was killed me twice.
Where is he? I see him.
I've got C4, but I highly doubt I can approach him.
Ah, I got him.
Oh, Brian, did you see that fucking mortar shot land right by you?
So something landed right by me.
Pretty sure. Oh, no, it was a UCAV. Got me. How the fuck do they know we're here?
No idea. No idea.
We must have been
You hear
spotted from a helicopter or something.
Beep. Boop. Oh, they're hiding in the stairway.
Jesus, that fucking
I
tower
know, the
almost
tower
landed
almost
on me.
squished me.
Did not see that coming.
Assist gun says kill.
That's a blue tank, and it just got hit by a missile. Somewhere up here.
Pissed me off.
Fuck. I think
I
it
just
got
go there,
blown up.
tank.
He's in the building.
Which building?
One I'm firing at.
Oh, I saw the missile. Oh, shit, I'm getting
I'm
shot.
getting out. I'm gonna go on foot. Got him.
I could use some repairs.
Let me do it.
Operation from behind was a success. Let's go, Bert.
Okay, that worked out really well. I got on, I rushed him, he didn't see it coming.
This news article just
Behind us,
popped
Rick,
up
behind us.
in my Facebook feed, and the headline is "Leader of California Drug Department in Juneau."
What?
That's what it says. The primary facilitator of a drug ring that extended from California to Alaska had an apartment in Juneau.
That sounds convenient.
Steal his tank! Steal the tank! Steal the tank!
They have actually been doing a lot of drug bust up here.
No, Havoc just blew me up.
What did?
I had attack chopper. I had 13 health. But you stole his tank, so that's all that matters.
I had to blow it up. I didn't want him to take it back, because I had to bail.
Get that guy, Travis. Get him.
I'm gonna try. Hey, buddy. Have those dog tags? Are you using those? Oh, and then a guy comes up behind me.
What's that, Ken?
Did you use the Jeep stuff?
What Jeep stuff?
Oh, Robert is a
The
engineer.
Jeep stuff. You put it on the Jeeps to blow it up?
I got killed
Oh,
by a
no.
UCAV douche.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
God damn it!
I heard anguish in that voice.
Very. I was trying to fire a rocket, I couldn't get it off in time.
This fucking guy does not know how to drive a tank without crashing it into every piece of debris there ever was.
He's probably using an
ever.
Xbox controller.
I'm gonna jump out of that because I think he's gonna run over mines that I saw here somewhere.
I got killed by a UCAV, and he got me again. And he's just teabagging like a little faggot.
Dip, potato chip.
Damn it. Damn it.
He's in the hills behind you, Bert.
Behind us!
There's a tank in your position, Brian.
Yep.
I've got C4.
Ken has C10.
I'm dead. He killed me.
I probably do.
Oh, motherfucker. I thought he was facing the other way, but he wasn't.
Oh man, I just read that post Sadie posted on your thing. When your
What
team
post?
is trash and you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
carry them. Don't worry, guys. I have a plan. Has left the game.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Over 95% of the world is breathing unsafe air.
That doesn't leave a lot of places, does it?
Well, did you know that air is actually quite deadly?
Yes.
Yeah, you're afraid to even respond to this. Like, where's Bert going with this one?
I'll
Because
try.
I'm there in the air killing people, that's why it's different. What?
Well, air oxidizes, it kills you. The only reason why you're able to live is because your body
Dude,
self
I eat so many blueberries.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
They're in this
antioxidants,
shack.
though.
The building has a hole in it.
Yeah, I put that
They
hole
just
there.
jumped through the hole, 3 of them.
I put the hole there.
No, the hole was there before you blew up the door.
No, I blew it up. I blew
And
up
tank-
that side because I was hoping they would be up against it.
Hey Bert, just remember, a wall is a door
Damn
with
it.
a different set of keys.
Right.
I was trying to approach the damn tank with C4 and it didn't work out.
Enemy soldier spotted.
People just spawned here.
Ah! That faggot ass I got out to repair the tank and he drove off. And then he ran me over. Oh, cunt waffle.
I think he's dead.
You know what? You deserved it, guy. You're sucking dick. I'm just gonna let him die. There's a rocket launcher being fired at him. I'm gonna let it happen.
How are you just running around with that M98B sniping people?
Targets of opportunity.
I mean, I just watch you just go, yep, there he is, dead. Like, I try to do that, and I'm just instantly fucking dead before I can line up a shot.
I'm gonna make a hole in this wall.
There's a tank on the other side.
No, you're gonna make a door.
There's a UCAV douchebag that I'd like to introduce to my guns. You got a guy right next to you. Right? Oh,
Fucking
he's dead.
tank! Fucking tank. Yeah, I killed that guy.
He just killed
that
me
tank is
again.
Where'd he shoot you from?
He's a UCAV.
Damn.
How did he not die? Not
Fuck.
doing so well this round.
He's up in the hills.
There's guys all over there. Well, I just can't throw the fucking incendiary no distance. It goes, 10 feet. It's a horrible fucking grenade. I'm gonna vote for Zavod like I have been for the last 5,000 years. Fucking RGO, that's the best grenade in the game. I'm going to where Bird is. Maybe it's better over here. Is it better over here, Bird?
No.
Well, God damn it. Why did you tell me to come over here?
I said nothing.
I heard your telepathic thoughts goad me into coming over here.
Oh, sorry, Travis. That was me.
Oh, God. I can't keep my personality straight
Go to
today.
Bird.
Wow, that guy's body flopped. To the ground. To the ground.
Where'd you go, Travis? Oh, I see you.
See. To see what's going on.
I see what you did there.
Aha, I knew you were going to say that. I set it up. Hey, buddy, how about RGO? First fucking grenade use I've had the whole round.
Ah, there's a guy in the tower.
Damn it.
Which tower?
I don't have visual.
The one that's closest to C.
I don't see anybody. Oh, I do. I do. Multiple guys in that tower.
Oh.
I think a blue one up there. Hopefully he gets him.
Well, there's one less up there now. Nope, that blueberry died.
Look. Operation clear out. Ah, fuck. They're waiting. If you get to the top of the stairs, there's a guy looking down the hole. And he's throwing grenades, too. Somebody's throwing stuff.
Tank right in front of me.
Looks like there's some MG personnel operating to your south.
Is there any way I could get to it with my C4?
I'm trying to do.
Or get gunned down by a guy from behind? Because you're about to get the same as I did? Croutons. No, he got killed. Bitch. I'm the one that always gets fucking killed. I don't like being this personality. I'm gonna be one of you guys for a while. I shot that guy right in the fucking face with an LMG and he still killed me with a deagle. He was laying on the ground and everything.
Well, he was hungry for ammo.
There's a kill assist, but some assist counts as kills. Fucking unacceptable. Where's that tank, Brian?
I don't know where the tank is, but this is where UCAV douchebag is at.
Tank's right below. Oh, he's coming up to you. I hear him.
Yeah, I got the paycheck. I climbed up the back door.
Yep.
Where to, guys?
Well, I was trying to go up here to kill Mr. UCAV douchebag. But of course, fucking tank has to show up and ruin that plan.
I don't know how the fuck he saw me in the grass, but he did.
Higher NV or Fleer.
Ah, yeah. What the fuck I was thinking. Yeah, thermal optics. Forgot about that little trick, since I do the same thing.
Oh, you gotta go right in front of that tank, buddy. Oh,
I don't like
beacon, so that
this
sucks.
spot.
It's okay, I'll put another one down.
Well, we've got most
Oh, I hit
things
the
going.
tank 4 times, didn't blow up. They must have a dedicated repairer.
More than likely. Oh, it's a stump I'm shooting at, so, you know, good job.
You get killed by the same guy in the tank. I thought he was...
Fuck you.
He was focusing somewhere else, and I tried to run up onto him. I almost got to him, but he killed me.
Oh, that guy was out of fucking ammo. Holy shit. You throw the box down, you get a shit ton of points. You know they're on bullet fumes.
I like that phrase.
Bullet fumes. Bum wrecked. Killed him. Right up the bum.
Jesus Christ! Fuck you, Rojax! Take that CZ and shove it up your ass!
Sideways. A little bit of icy hot.
No, no fucking icy hot. I'm going lemon and razor blades.
Ow. You don't just want it to hurt, you just wanted to rip up intestines.
He's a sandpaper condom.
Objective Charlie is ours. We now control Objective Charlie.
Hey, trying to get A back. Of course I'm getting hit from behind.
Ammo.
I got some ammo.
Okay, right behind you.
Oh, there you are.
I'm gonna put it in the corner here.
Wow.
Looks good.
There was a sniper
Oh,
up
come
here,
on! I fucking detonated a C4! Fuck you! Unfucking believable. Threw it on there, he drove off, my guy clearly clicks it, and it does nothing.
Check your Wi-Fi.
Okay, how is that not a fucking headshot?
Yeah, he's getting repairs. I'm watching the tank getting repairs.
How the hell was that not a headshot when I hit him in the eye? Unfucking believable.
There's a guy on top of that tower.
Yeah, I know, I hit him in the eye, and it wasn't a headshot.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Shit.
Well,
Fucking tank out there. There's 2 fucking tanks. Oh, Robert, you
Brings up
risky
one of my
fuck.
other favorite. Brings up one of my other favorite episodes of Battlefield Friends when they're trying to get engineers
got
to play
him.
for.
What was that, Ken?
I said your shitty hitboxes brings up my other favorite episode of Battlefield Friends when they're trying to get engineered to play for.
Oh.
He's like, there's so many bugs.
Yeah.
Is there somebody up here?
No, yeah, Blueberry.
Yeah. No, there's
I'll say
something.
it might
Up
be
there.
ballsy, but I took that tank out.
There's a fucking mortar up here I just destroyed.
I set the C4.
Roger that, placing C4.
I never watched Battlefield Friends, so a lot of your things are just missed on me.
It's pretty funny.
Objective Charlie now lost.
It is.
So we are losing C.
Big surprise.
I'm at C.
There's a guy in the box. Got him spotted. Spam that shit, Bert.
Oh, that was bullshit.
You're bullshit.
Suck the biggest cock.
No, thank you.
I just got rocketed by Rojax the Great. Came up.
God damn it.
Somebody in that tower. Birdo's dead. I see him on the ground.
Yeah.
His final words were, "I can't shake him."
Shake it, shake it, shake it. Now I'm just on a fucking death streak. Haven't been able to hit anybody, haven't been able to kill anybody.
Why can't I hit anything?
I only need like a handful of fucking kills.
Fucking tank. Shit. Shit. This guy.
It's great. As soon as I show up, fucking tank shell ripped by.
Ultra.
Oh, there's a tank there.
And of course, fucking Rojax again for the 5th fucking time.
Well, I'm gonna have to alter the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Yeah, this is gonna be my last round. I fucking can't get anything going right now.
Brian's lost his mojo.
I have. I was fucking doing great the last round. Now this round is just dog shit.
I'm in a tank, so I'll probably be dead in it shortly.
Well, I'm with you.
Well, you'll be dead in it with me.
I'm trying to lock that tank, but of course, that's not possible. Oh, they got guys in the field.
Where?
In front.
Oh, I hit the tank once.
Locking that chopper, Bert.
I'm dead. Tank took me out.
Almost had a lock, but it went too low. Sound like it crashed.
Oh, a
I'm
jet
back.
did also explode. Nope, there it is. He just popped flares.
Fuck, he's too high, but
You lock him, I'll hit him.
I got eyes on an enemy chopper.
you set him up and I'll knock him down.
To the left, out in the field.
That would be the right.
No, that would be to the left, this way. That's the left.
And fuck you.
Well, I got a lot of kills, but I also got a lot of deaths.
I got a lot of deaths. That's what I got.
Well, wrench. Got a main battle tank thing. DMR. Ooh, I unlocked a QBU 88.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, it's a heavy hitting one. Yeah, it was 10 and 19. I had a shit ass round.
Yeah, it's like one of the worst I've ever seen you do.
I need 5 fucking kills to get fucking 500.
You quitting out?
I'm gonna stay until I get these fucking kills.
Oh fuck, I quit out already. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm not going back in for the 5th fucking time.
Well, at least you solved your internet issues.
And realistically, Brian will get 5 kills pretty quick.
I don't know. I wasn't able to get shit that last round. All I needed was 5 that whole time, and it was just like, yeah, here's that antidote you need. Fuck you.
I think you're just trying too hard.
You
Try
saying
hard.
Brian's a tryhard?
Oh, and it's Zavhad.
See what you get, Travis.
You vote for it. Quit.
I don't even fucking care.
Someone at DICE and or the place where the server is being rented at is, that dude left.
I only voted for it for 3 fucking straight rounds, but you know, whatever.
You know what? At least we never got Metro.
I saw a lot of propaganda votes, and that would have been alright too, but... God damn it. It's not... fuck it. Whatever. Well, it's still kind of early, so what the fuck you want to do? Sea of assholes?
Oh, that was pretty good.
That was great. Oh,
Primarily.
Travis, I needed that laugh. That was so fucking good. Sea of assholes.
Primarily us.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Because once we're in it, we are feeling some.
Oh, God, I feel good now. Sea of assholes.
It's sea of assholes and Kraken too.
Oh, that's right, Ken. You missed it.
We fought that fucker again.
Fucking, yeah, he came back for round 2. He still lost.
It was a little different this time, though. He wrapped his tentacle around the ship.
Yeah, he's a little bit harder this time around.
He took longer to get rid of, and once again he grabbed me and only me, and plunged me in the water. I sliced and diced his fucking mouth pretty good, and he spit me back onto the ship at least, but... Yeah, it took a long time to get him down, and then he wrapped his tentacle around the ship, and we cutlassed that down, got that off there, and then slowly but surely we got
Oh,
him.
that's different. So we have a friendly helicopter. Oh, I fucking would have had that headshot, but I hit the I-beam. But friendly helicopter was on the roof of D. It's sideways. It's just sideways.
Sounds like when I tried to remember how to fly the helicopter.
It's still sitting there sideways.
Are you sure it's not new?
No, it's... Trust me, when I go to look at this in the video, you can see it. It's just sitting here. It's not taking any damage. It hasn't been hurt. It's just on its side with the rotor spinning.
There's an engineer in there desperately repairing it.
We gotta fix this fucking thing! Oh, fuck, I got hit. I don't know from where. Probably that asshole. Oh, hey! It righted itself, but then it exploded.
Engineer was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm ready to set sail. No. Patriots.
Sorry, Travis, I don't feel much like gaming today.
Aww. Fucking. That's not right. There's no such thing as not feeling like gaming. It's like not feeling like breathing.
90% of the day. And that does bring up an interesting dilemma. What if you are not feeling breathing right now, huh?
Well, then
You better feel pretty holy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be talking to you about it right now. I don't. Yeah, well, I guess I wouldn't be talking to myself.
You are talking to yourself.
You guys would cease
Multiple
to exist
times.
if we decided not to breathe anymore.
Would we cease to exist, or would you cease?
I think it's a...
That's a good question.
I consider myself an independent personality.
Brian's one
I
of
mean-
those, or Bert's one of those uppity AIs.
I can't see you, so I don't really have any proof that you have a physical body. So, just going by what I know.
Same could be said from my end. Perception's a bitch.
This is a true statement.
I'm talking. At least one of you is an AI. I'm
Well, at
fairly
least
certain.
I've met Ken and I've met Brian, and I get to
You
see Brian
think-
every so often,
You
and Ken
think
every
you've
so
met
often.
me.
Well, I've touched you.
It sounds...
Seriously.
Like Motley Guy.
It sounds not good.
Yeah,
Well, that's your
good.
opinion.
I got one, so I need 4 more, and of course the one guy that kills me, can you guess who it is? It was Rojax. Once again.
He's the great.
He's a fucking cunt is what he is. I don't give a fuck. And of course I get killed by E100 immediately. Teams are 17 and 16, but our team seems to be much worse. Well, I'd say that, but we have everything.
I have the feeling I'm gonna get cannonballed.
Oh, you're playing it?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
I'm
come on!
I'm actually not playing Battlefield, but my game is frozen.
Oh, I thought you were in there still with Brian. Well, some bitch.
How the fuck did that guy even know I was there? Seriously?
I hit the X on Battlefield, it just never closed, and it black screened, and it just sat there.
Yeah, it does tend to do that.
Well, because I was thinking it would load up the game at some point, but it never didn't do anything. It sat there forever.
Ever.
I was reading forum posts and shit, because somebody was asking about power supplies, and I'm like, hey, what's this screen in the corner here?
Oh, I put that the telescope I was looking at in Discord.
So
At the bottom is.
Ken's not playing, and Brian's gonna take forever to get 5 kills. So I can invite you to a sloop.
Sure. Brian, are you gonna play Sea of Thieves after this, or?
Yeah.
It kind of almost makes me want to play, but like I don't know.
You feel the draw.
It's been one of those days.
Stuff.
Yeah.
You just kind of want to relax.
Yeah, if it was the weekend, I probably would. But it's the middle of the week.
It's
so-
the week. And in your mind, if you want it to
In
be.
Ken's mind, the week is already over.
It was over 2 days ago.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool telescope.
Yeah, I figure it's midline.
Ooh, it has a red dot viewfinder, so you can shoot the moon.
Yes.
You can make it bigger.
You know, I live in Alaska. There's a lot of UFO reports up here, so I'm hoping to advance my status pretty quick, just like the U.S. government did after Roswell.
Says you're playing Battlefield 4, Bert.
Does? That is a negative.
Negative.
Where does
right,
this
there's
say
batteries.
In Xbox app. I don't know how to invite to the game, because when I click invite, it says invite to party. That's it. So I don't know.
Well, it says you're in main menu, so I can't join you. I can't join you yet. Are you?
Well-
It says you're in a menu.
Well, that's strange. I mean, I'm in the part where you choose a ship, galleon or sloop. So do I gotta go another step past that?
Oh, there should be a key that you X or something like that.
I don't know. Is there's a button within the game to invite or some
Yeah,
shit?
it should be on the bottom of the screen, probably leftist.
I see select and settings. Settings brings up my settings, oddly enough.
Oh, you gotta pick a ship first.
Oh, that's what I was just asking. You could pick a ship.
I
Alright,
told you, my brain is dead, yo.
now I got select back in settings.
You know, Ken, when you talk about your when you're pressure washing the fucking docks and whatnot, it always just reminds me of when at Penske they said, "We want you to clean the aprons outside, make them look new."
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Clean the aprons.
yeah.
Bet you that doesn't take as long as target pressure washing docks.
No, but it's
Probably
just
not.
annoying.
Especially in triple-digit heat.
Hey, Brian, how many kills are you at?
I got one. It was a wonderful
Oh.
headshot, but I'll probably get the fuck out of here at my next death, which will be soon.
Yeah, I don't have any options to invite anybody.
Well, I
You
can't.
know, you had that problem last time too.
Well, I don't have. There's no options in the game.
On my screen, it
Do
says
that.
you're in the main menu. I can't actually join.
Yeah, I'm at the select a crew now. A crew type. Small crew, set sail
you gotta-
alone.
You gotta pick small crew.
Well, won't that automatically?
No.
No.
Okay.
Do the small. Yeah, do the galleon 3-person. There we go. Now I can join you.
All right, I can invite.
Hey, guess who
Alright,
fucking killed me again? Fucking
Hey, Jax the
douchebag,
Great?
the great douche. Again. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, if Brian's gonna be here reasonably soon, I can choose a galleon.
Yeah, do the galleon.
Okay.
Do that.
It every fucking time.
'Cause I was in a
somebody
sloop.
that kills me, it's the same guy.
You left us.
It's Because he chose you, Brian.
Shut the fuck up, Ken.
You asked a question, I was just answering. You
Well,
gotta be so
it didn't.
hostile.
I didn't need you to answer the question.
Well, then just specify that it's a rhetorical question.
Kind of defeats the purpose of the rhetorical question, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the point would be don't ask a question if you don't.
That's a good point, too.
That's a motto I live by.
You know, you cut off there for a second, Bert, so what it sounded to me is that that's a mod I live by.
Modding life.
That sucks.
Which Steam Workshop can I download that mod from?
It's called the Birdo mod.
You gotta log into the universe as root, first off. That's the hardest part about this whole thing. You gotta unlock the bootloader and then run some commands.
I'm gonna need all the string variables on that sent to me.
Yeah, it's not in that form.
DOS?
Is there a Reddit?
Have you
forum
seen
for this?
Dogma?
No.
Is there a Reddit forum for this that I can just go look at?
You could go to Stack Exchange.
Oh my god, I got one more death than me, and I'm fucking done. I'm fucking just. I don't know where my fucking team is. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I know it doesn't matter.
Well, you were doing that. I'm
Battlefield 4
gonna grab
just crashed, so fuck it.
Destiny.
Great.
You're gonna
Well,
go
I'm gonna take a piss real quick. 'Cause it's gonna take a sec.
Unfucking.
Sound like you said you were gonna go grab Destiny there for a
I'm
minute.
gonna go grab me a Destiny.
Destiny